Well, whilst things are fairly quiet on the streets of New York, I think I'm going to begin. So hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Stream Spider-Man PS4, or aka Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4. When I last left off, I started off this game, an absolutely fantastic and marvellous game. Dare I say, I even named the last part after that. In fact, I changed the part name so many times, because I was trying to think of a really cool starting part sub-name to go with. But either way, I made it that. I made it a marvellous adventure, because it really is marvellous. This game is absolutely fantastic, and I'm only fairly early in on this save file, but I have played quite a bit of this game already, so it's not too blind, whereas it is a little bit blind, and I'm still not fully used to everything that's going on. But yeah, last time when we left off, we got the advanced suit, we unlocked the whole map. I literally went around getting every single tower to unlock the whole map. We have some side missions, we have some main missions, and we have a whole lot of collectibles to get. And the sort of consensus that I made was that along my way, I was going to get each collectible. Like, for example, the main mission is all the way up here, and we have a side mission along the way, and we have a lot of markers along the way as well. So, for example, if I'm going to do said side mission, I would go for the buildings and the stuff along the way in whatever path I'm taking. However, to start this part off, I think I'm going to go for that Fisk Base, so I get a base token, and I'm just going to go building, backpack, base, and then I think I'm going to get these buildings along the way. And then, yeah, basically, if it's near me, I'll get it along the way to doing new stuff. And also, I've got some new skills I can buy, apparently. Oh, I have a skill point. I can purchase a skill. Okay. What should I get? I think I'm going to get Midair tricks. This makes it so that you can do tricks, well, in midair. So, yeah, I think I'm going to purchase that. Midair tricks do give you XP, so I'm going to get those.
Nothing but love.
But anyways, right, let's make our way over to that Fisk Base. Actually, well, technically, first let's get this picture, then we're going to get the backpack, then we're going to head over to the Fisk Base. New equipment available. What the what? Wait. Okay, let's get rid of that new marker on my move list. Wait, it said new equipment available. What? Can I buy a new gadget? Is the game offering me a chance to get a new gadget? No. Okay, well, or maybe it meant something back at Octavius Industries. Oh, and just as I'm on my way to a mission, a crime shows up. So let's go. Hey, Steven. Welcome to the stream! Oh, I was taking that guy down. Oh god, I hate the enemies with bats because they can counter every single thing I do. Right, you go down. Oh, nice try. Oh, what? I pressed circle. That is so unfair. I'm still fairly new to this combat, but I have sort of learned a general rhythm with the combat that I will kind of try my best to explain. Which is basically, don't just mash the square button or willy-nilly. Try to, like, develop a sort of flow with the moves. And also, when you're tapping square, just every now and then hover your thumb to the circle button, because otherwise you could, yeah, still risk getting hit. Also, my speakers are a bit low. Let me turn that up. I obviously still want to hear this marvellous game, so. But anyways, yeah, right. So I'm on my way to that building over there. And I'm going to grab the building, and then I'm going to do one of the Fisk bases. So, as we know, in the last part, we arrested Fisk, aka the Kingpin, and he's basically in prison. And so, because of that, now something weird's going on, and we need to figure out what that is, and it involves some kind of new criminal organization. But we're going to get into that tonight, obviously. And as I do more stuff, more crimes just keep showing up. Like, for example, now there is another crime all the way up there. But either way, I got that landmark right there. And what kind of Spider-Man would I be if I didn't go for this crime scene? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to this rooftop and get this crime scene. I was avoiding quite a few crimes earlier, but that was where I was fairly new to the game. Now I'm going to be trying to get as many as I can. Remember, that is all free XP, so if you miss out on any of these... Hello, boys. Oh, god damn it. Heavy guy right here. Oh! Right. Ooh! Okay. And then I'm going to web you up, and then I'm going to perfect dodge you. Oh, I pressed circle! Do you know what? You all deserve a web blossom. There you go.
Welcome to the air show.
That brought my combo back up. Oh, hello. Let's go. Smack! There we go. You get downed. And then, what? I swear I got you! Okay, that's it. You, there. But yeah. I've fairly learned a bit more about this combat. I've learned that if you just go a bit too square happy and just mash the attack button and mash the dodge button, it doesn't really work. So what you really want to try and do your best of doing is sort of timing it right, getting a rhythm with it. So like press square, sometimes hover over circle, and just sort of, as you're punching people, stop and think for a second. Like, actually stop and physically think, okay, what could happen next? Look at all your surroundings, just to make sure you're pulling off all those moves. We obviously also unlock the multiple suits in the game as well. And so now, those will come into play. At the moment, I'm using the Insomniac Advanced suit. That's the suit with the white logo that I'm rocking right now. But obviously, as the playthrough goes on, I'm going to be swapping suits. Hey, Bailey, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Right, let's go. We got another crime in progress. A lot of these crimes will just keep popping up. Oh, it's a car chase. Oh boy, I do like me a good car chase. Let's go. We obviously know how these work. I talked about these in the last part. There won't be as much explaining unless we get into a brand new mechanic. But the new mechanics tend to fairly stop around here. Get out the car. Yeah, they tend to stop around about here. Excuse me, Mr. Driver. Boom. And now, pull the car. And there we go. How come you didn't do the web blossom at the beginning, or is it limited? It is limited. You have to wait until your suit charges up enough energy for you to activate a power. As you can see, there is a suit power meter. Nice try. There is a suit power meter, and it will only activate at certain times. Oh my god. What? How did he shoot me from there? What? Who is shooting me? Oh my god. Okay, you, sir, need to die. Okay. Haha! Oh, I even made him shoot his own friend. How bad of a criminal are you? There we go. Got him. Hey, the spider emotes are back. Yes. Yes, 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 and 100 times yes. But yeah, as you can see, there is a... What? I thought I was finished! There is a suit power meter. You'll see it pop up. It will say suit power ready, and then basically that's when you can activate your suit's capabilities. If you don't have your suit power ready, you cannot use, well, a suit power. So yeah, that's why it's limited. You do have to wait for your suit power to charge up. And as we swing around this lovely night, New York City, I want to show you guys the new upgrade I got, which is the ability to do tricks in midair. So when I'm really high in midair, if I hold down circle and triangle, I can perform little stunts, like I can do little spins, I can curl up into a ball, I can do backflips, although in that case it didn't work. Oh wait, hang on, I want to show off a backflip. So if I go really high, and then I can do backflips, and stuff like that. And every time you do them, you get 2 XP. It's just a little bit of XP to help, but also you get a trophy if you can pull off 4 stunts at once. So literally you have to go really high, then you have to go front, forward, backwards, left and right, and then if you manage to do that, you get a trophy. I already obtained that trophy, but I just wanted to show off that you can do that. You can do mid-air tricks. I really like it. I think it's a really cool feature. I'm glad that they added it to the game. And now, we've got to get a bit sneaky here. We're going to be doing some stealth at the moment. And here we go. Right, so now we're going to get into some stealth. Because basically, to start this off, I'm going to be doing some Wilson Fisk bases as I make my way over to a side mission. Then after I do the side mission, I'm going to do the main mission. Now, the best way to start off these Wilson Fisk bases, which I've learned, is the first wave is going to be a mixture of enemies. You're going to have gun enemies, and you're going to have fist enemies. Now, and occasionally as well, you're going to have snipers. And snipers do the most damage, and especially at my level, where I only have 120 HP, I can't really afford to take too many hits just yet. So basically, what you want to do is, in the first wave, you want to kind of make sure you're taking people out in a sneaky manner. That way, you don't have to worry too much about the snipers. Like, for example, there's that sniper right there. Take him down. And then web back up. But there are still a few enemies I could take care of. In fact, the side mission said to take down 3 snipers. And I'm pretty sure I did, unless there's a sniper that I'm missing. Hang on, let's web zip over there. Oh, no, there is a 3rd sniper right there. Let's make sure things are okay. Bang! Now, if you click in the right stick, just before you're about to stealth take down an enemy, you will get this sort of like mini message saying whether it's too dangerous to take them or whether they're safe. How high can you go? Because it looks like you can't go that high, unlike Amazing Spider-Man on PS3. Actually, you can go really high. We just haven't got to that part of the game yet. You can literally go up the Empire State Building, and you can even go to the top of the Avengers Building and literally skydive off. and it is actually really, really cool. But anyway, as I was saying, if you press the right stick as you're about to stealth take down an enemy, it'll tell you whether it's safe to do so or not. So for example, right there it said danger, now it says safe. So I can stealth take down this guy, but then I want to move quickly and get out the way because I obviously don't want to be seen. And then if I look at these guys, it says danger because they're right next to each other. If I pull those guys, they're obviously going to scream, they're going to make some kind of noise, and that's going to obviously tell everyone that Spider-Man has entered the building. And now the way these bases always work is, yeah, the first round will be a mixture of people. So you want to stealth take down the first wave, and then when you get to wave 2, everyone will pretty much know you're here, because wave 2 is when they call for the reinforcements. So you want to just, yeah, clear out the first wave sneakily, and then afterwards, okay, I'm going to web you to the wall, there we go. And then afterwards, when you get to the second wave, everyone will pretty much know you're here. So, yeah, now we're on wave 2. Everyone knows I'm here. I'm going to web blossom them all! Only missed 2 of them, so now we get into the beatdown. Oh, I missed 3 of them, never mind. Oh, haha, nice try. Boom! Let's go. Now, I'm going to fling you in the air and then beat you down. And then, oh, perfect guy for a finisher! Yes! Oh, I love the crunch of those moves, literally. So satisfying to pull these moves off. You literally just feel that high impact. Right, there's an RPG guy here. Definitely don't want to dance with that guy, as he can blow me up in the face. In fact, there's 2 RPG guys. Oh, my days. Okay. So, yeah, those guys can, you know, blow me up. So, definitely don't want to dance with them the way I dance with you. Oh, my God. Take this guy down. And then, now I'm racking up a pretty nice combo. Except I want to dodge that guy. He was going to hit me. Oh, my God. I swear I dodged you. I was mashing circles so quickly there. But the game says no. So, now, you must deal with my rage. Okay. Dodge you. Dodge the snipe! Oh, no, not the sniper. The rocket. My bad. It's because of the laser targeting. Again, Spider-Man actually has laser targeting for when he's about to get shot. And then you want to just use that to your advantage because you can obviously detect when someone is going to hit you. There we go. Do a finisher. Oh, Spider-Man got out the way just in the nick of time with that finisher. Okay. That guy's targeting me. Want to web him up. And then, you think you can fire rockets at me? So yeah, I have been getting a little bit better with the combat. I still can improve. I did nearly get another 100 combo, but at the same time, little things like that happen. And they get me. And then, again, it's just getting the right rhythm. It's literally, treat it like a rhythm game a little bit. Oh, dodge out the way. And then the other thing that also throws me off is when an enemy chucks a grenade at me. Because literally, sometimes I'm not prepared for it. And that also is the ultimate combo breaker. Because if they chuck a grenade at you and it hits, well, you've just been hit. So that obviously breaks your combo and ruins everything. And like, for example, that. But grenades can be thrown back. You just obviously have to be careful. Like, for example, I was doing a web blossom there. And they got me with that. Yeah, when you're doing your specials, don't think that you're so safe. You actually still can get hit. Stop trying to fire rockets at me. What is with you guys being so trigger happy? And obviously the other advice I can give you is watch out for enemies with any sort of bats or swords or batons or anything. Because literally they counter you if you web strike. And a web strike counter can be very lethal. Like, for example, I'm going to go here, and then he went to web strike me, and now I'm going to... Oh, I tried to move out the way. I was a little bit late there. And now the flashbang has disoriented me. Like that, so I'm going to get hit a lot. Now, you know what? You can have that. There we go. Got you. I don't know why my Spidey sense is going off. Oh, because he was chucking a grenade at me. And there you go. So I'm getting a little better with the combat, but at the same time, still could do with some home improvement. Right, there's another guy. Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh, they threw a grenade at me. Have it back! Right, and then bang! And now... Wait, what? Is he still alive? There we go. Stay down. Don't forget as well, you can web up the enemies when you down them. So be sure to do that a lot because it helps. It really does help.
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great. I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
There we go. Oh, and I even beat both bonus objectives, which got me 3 base tokens rather than maybe just 1 or 2. So that's actually really good. Right. Anyways, where to next? Where to next? Right, so let's make a route as to where we're going to go. Now, the side mission is all the way over there. I'm going to be doing the side mission first, then I'm going to do the main mission. So, I think what I'm going to do is there's a backpack here, and then I'm going to go diagonal. So I'm going to go to the backpack first, and I'm going to grab that. And then I'm going to sort of make a pathway over to the side mission. Do the side mission, then make a path to the story mission, and then do the story mission. Hopefully no crimes pop up along the way. But yeah, right. Okay, I really want to, yeah, climb out of this water, and then, web zip, and then my backpack is right there. Oh.
People know my parents died in a plane crash. But I still can't tell anyone they were government agents.
By the way, I like the photorealism with this picture.
I wish anyone did.
It literally looks like they just took two normal people and just took a picture of them. And was like, yeah, like pretend you're someone's parents and just smile. Who knows, maybe that's actually developers of the game pretending that they're Peter's parents and they took a picture. Right, oh, my bad, I'm going towards where the main mission is, right. So diagonally from here, I could catch a few buildings on the way and then get to the side mission. So yeah, let's go. Again, that's going to be the way I'm handling things. I'm going to like sort of plan a route, go that way, grab a few of the side stuff along the way, and then do the main mission once I get there.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police.
But yeah, now if I want little bits of XP, if I press and hold the circle and triangle buttons, I can do tricks in midair, and that grabs me a little bit of XP, like doing some backflips, and then doing some side spins, and then swing again, and then jump, and then do some more backflips, and then boom, see? So that literally gives you lots and lots of little bits of XP that all really, really help. Because again, you want as much XP as you can, so you can make your Spider-Man overpowered. There we go, I had to say that as I jumped, but there we go. Right, boom.
All the time. If he's gonna spy on us, let him hear that we're on to him by listening to me.
And now, there we go.
Moment.
There's J. Jonah Jameson. Again, I don't know if we're ever going to see him in person yet, but he still has his talk show. And one thing I actually noticed is as you go through the game, his talk show gets a lot more, like, sort of to do with what you're doing. Like, the first few talk shows he does, he's mainly just talking in sort of general. He's like, Spider-Man is a menace, and here's why I think so. But then as you do missions, he goes, now I have proof Spider-Man is a menace, because the other day, I heard he was doing this, and now he's doing this, and he destroyed this, and bad guys did that, and Spider-Man was there. And so he will sort of like form more of an opinion on you as you go throughout the story, and basically everything you do, he will sort of use against you. So however good or however bad you were at a mission, he will kind of use that against you, is what I noticed. And let me just get a picture of that. That's that done. And then, right, my path leads me to a backpack, so now I'm going to go for that. Again, I can't help but get all the trinkets, so literally. There will come a point when I will collect everything, and then I'm going to, like, use that, because obviously we need to get all the backpacks for a certain upgrade. Well, not really upgrade, for a certain suit, rather, that is from a movie. And yeah, it will only unlock if we have all the backpacks, so I will be getting all the backpacks at some point, especially if I'm going to show off what all the suits look like, which I definitely want to do. Also, what the heck is going on with my camera angle right now? Yeah, right. Right, I want to jump to that building across. I'm on the wrong building. I want to go up this one, because that's where my backpack is. But yeah, you can go fairly high, Stephen, in this game. Right, there's my backpack.
Oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. Hey, you.
One of Peter's old Midtown High t-shirts right there from maybe PE or something, you know, when he does his sports. But yeah, there we go. Literally, I love all the trivia you get when you unlock one of Peter's backpacks, because he just always has something interesting to say, and it sets up the sort of world that Spider-Man's been in. Because again, we're seeing him at the age of 23, and so because we're seeing him at 23 years of age, we've obviously missed a good, I think, 8 years, no, the game does say it, 8 years, yeah, 8 years of him being Spider-Man, and him not only just being Spider-Man really, but also being Peter Parker as well. So for us to sort of learn a bit more about him through these backpacks is really, really cool. Also, I want to show off something here that's not in any other Spider-Man game. Swimming! Swimming! You can actually swim in this game. And, yeah. it's interesting because no other Spider-Man game before this, I don't think, has ever let you swim. In most Spider-Man games, if you land in the water, Peter will make some kind of remark how the water will damage his suit or something, and he almost immediately jumps back out and goes back to the hub world. But not in this game's case. In this game's case, you can actually swim. That right there is a landmark, so I want to take a picture of that. And there we go, I got a freebie. Right, now we have a Wilson Fisk Base up ahead, so we're going to make our way over there, and then we're going to go get it. Oh, and just as we're about to get it, I believe there's a crime. I'm hearing something about a police dispatch. Yep, there's a crime. Oh my god, wait, they could see me if I stay here. Okay, I should probably jump up. Not right now, can't you see I'm already stopping my own crimes?
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Right, now Yuri tells you have to be noisy in this mission. Like this Fisk Base, but you actually don't. You can still do this quietly and nothing actually like changes. I don't get why she says it just for this one. She says, oh, be noisy and then I can get cars to show up. Well, I mean, we are going to be noisy during the second half because we have 5 waves of enemies to go through. But for this first part, I kind of just want to play it nice and quiet. Again, pick off the guys with guns first. Or in my case, grab that guy even though he had a danger sign. But oh well. Okay, Yuri said noisy. We're going with noisy. Screw it! There we go, knock that guy off the building. In fact, that's one of the side objectives, is we have to knock guys off the building. So, you sir, you're next. See ya, have a nice trip. Okay, now, get these guys here. These are all fist guys, so we can take them down, like that. And now, beat you down. Right, he's gonna, yep, counter my web strike. What? How did I get shot there? Okay, do you know what? You can have your grenade. Oh, I threw it at the wrong guy. Okay. Right, dodge you. Stop trying to shoot me. Right, oh god, dodge that. Oh, I electrocuted him. Oh, they're called for backup. Wave 3 now. Web Blossom. There we go, I webbed some of them to a wall. Oh, whoa. Nice try, buddy. In fact, put the gun down. There we go, took him down. Oh, grenade. Have it back. I don't want it. Okay.
Hey, new arrivals. Did I mention this is a rent party?
Oh, dodge you. Okay, actually, no, I took him down. Boom. Okay, come on. Oh, whoa, I flung him off way off of the building.
Counterfeiting. That's a dying art.
Okay, oh.
I'll do my part to make it extinct. Kick his ass.
There we go. Nope, there will be no butt kicking today, except yours, good sir. There we go. Take him down. Then throw. Oh, what the? Oh my god. I went to throw his grenade and then my animation cancelled halfway through. I don't know how you hit me, because I dodged backwards, but apparently you still reached. What the heck?
Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons.
Okay. Huh, dodge you. Huh, dodge you. There we go. Oh, someone's trying to shoot me. Yep. I sense that. Wait, I'm going to take you down first because you've got a gun. And I don't like the fact that you've got a gun. Oh, knocked him off the edge. There we go. Oh, nice. Didn't get the cinematic camera for that one, though.
More backup? Guys.
Oh, he's got a grenade. Oh, dodge you. Oh, dodge again. Right, time to throw. I was gonna throw something, but that shield guy had to bash me. Oh, grenade, jump! And then, now I want to throw something. Huh. Okay, Web Blossom time. Ah, what the heck?
A thing of beauty.
I was doing that in midair. I don't know how you hit me. There we go. Knock you off. And then, oh, do you know what? Do a finisher in midair. And I threw him, wait, oh, I threw him there. Okay, I didn't throw him off the edge. I was kind of hoping I did. That would have been hilarious. There we go, got him. There, that's that hideout done.
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
Perfect. Oh, I was meant to do more perch takedowns, but either way, I did knock 5 guys off the building. That's fine, though. We did our best. Right, let's move on to the next bit. Right, we have a couple of backpacks and buildings we can get, and then we can do the side mission. So let's do that. Let's go for that backpack. It's only 500 or so meters away. Well, actually 600. Now it's going to be roughly 500 meters away. Let's go. With our web swinging, we can definitely make it in that time. Whoosh! And there we go. And then the backpack is right here.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
And there we go. One of Peter's very first cameras. Obviously referencing the fact that he used to work at the Daily Bugle and that he was a photographer. Right. Time to go.
Get ready,
Whoosh.
folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by SpiderMan.
What? No, you've got it all wrong.
I want to go
My
try and get a
husband's
mid-air
kidnapped by
shot.
criminals
Like that. Yeah, that's perfect. I even love the little motion blur it done right there.
him and got him out.
I had to try and get a mid-air shot. I thought it would look cool. So I had to try and do it.
I didn't hear that last
Oh, in
part
fact,
of
there was a
my
backpack
judge
on that
utter
same building.
incompetence.
Okay,
You
right, I
realize,
definitely want to
of
go
course,
back up there then.
it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crime.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Right, I'm trying to find this backpack. It is on this building right here, but it's... I can't remember how high or low it is. I did set my marker to it, so I don't know why my map isn't showing me where it is. Oh, and now there are some thugs trying to commit a crime. Well, wouldn't be Spider-Man if I didn't go and stop it. So, let's go and stop that crime. Right. Oh, trying to break in, I see. Oh, you did not just try and shoot me, buddy!
I hit back.
Oh, come on! Boom! And they're down. Oh no, they weren't trying to break in, they were trying to mug someone on a rooftop.
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, so long as he's going to be okay, then we should be fine. Okay, for some reason this backpack sort of glitched out. The marker's not showing at all. Okay, yo, so it is at the top of the building. In fact, I recognize that building. How can you not recognize that building? It's Avengers Tower! Which, by the way, you get a trophy if you sit right at the top of the tower. So, in fact, you know what? Just for old time's sake, let's go. This building is so tall. I love how tall they made it in this game. And also, it's very accurate to the movies as well. Like, they literally, I think, went with the movie design for it. There's our backpack. Spider-Man? Are you okay? Okay, there we go. Right, where'd the backpack go? Yeah, if you sit on one of these lights right here on the top of the Avengers Tower, you do get a trophy for that. Oh, there's the backpack. Right there. I'm guessing Spider-Man must have put it here when he was, helping Tony with some kind of project or something.
Set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out.
Although he has a vial of Sandman. Probably shouldn't open that, yeah, like Peter says. He doesn't want to find out if that could unleash Sandman again. And are you serious? Did I not just stop a crime? Right, do you know what? There's nothing more cool than diving into action. Hang on, wait. Did the crime actually just disappear? Oh, come on. I was going to do a really cool skydive into that one. Fine, now I have to skydive into something else. In fact, oh my god, I love this view. Just take a moment to just look at that view. Oops, I accidentally done a web spray. But there you go. That does like a little nice pivot of that view. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, Steven, there you go. That's how high you can get in this game. Literally. Wow. I love that view. Such a nice view. Right. There's a backpack that way. Time to skydive. Let's do this. Oh, and now a crime shows up. In fact, it's right there. Let's go. Whoosh. Oh, they're trying to break into this guy's place. Alright then. Sorry, boys. You're not allowed in it. Oh, you. What the what? Okay, how did okay, one of you guys hitting me. Okay, shame on you. But two of you hitting me, that's shame on me. And now I have to take you all down. There are a lot of guys, though. Oh my god. Oh my god, take it easy, guys. There's enough of me for everyone. What the heck? I pressed circle. Okay. Just get that rhythm. Oh my... I forgot he can do that. And I forgot he can do that. Okay. Spider-Man, you've been doing this for 8 years. Come on. We are not losing to some petty thugs trying to break into some dude's place. Oh, nice try. In fact, you both get web blossoms. There.
Okay, now I'm just showing off. So, we're all going to
Oh man, if one of those guys stuck to a wall, I would have got the thing for sticking 3 guys to a wall. Either way, that's fine. We got him. That was close though. Literally, I took a lot of damage there. There were loads of moments in that fight where I was pressing circle, and Spider-Man was either dodging into another guy who was about to hit me, or he just wasn't dodging at all. It's very weird and finicky. Oh, I know where this backpack is. I remember this one. It's actually underneath. So basically, when you get to this area here, there should be a tunnel somewhere, and you have to go underneath and get the backpack that way. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on a minute. There, here. So you have to actually go under... Wait, no. Hang on. Oh, yep, no, I'm correct. Right, under here. And then you sort of want to just... Okay. Swing here. And then the backpack is right there. Right, got it. A Jameson badge.
Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody...
Yeah, the game is so cool.
Shows how much I know.
Such a fun game. Right. Oh, not a badge, it's a magnet. So I'm guessing Jameson had a couple of fridge magnets, and when Peter used to work at the Daily Bugle, he gave him one. But he ultimately chucked it in one of his backpacks and basically left it there to rot. Although now we've got it back, so yeah. What are these guys doing? Robbing a jewelry store? Do you guys never learn? I love this camera angle here, inside the store, where you get to beat these guys up. Although, now, it seems like they've called for reinforcements. Hey, that's a nice bin. Have it! And now, Web Blossom time! Except, I still got shot. That's really annoying that if an enemy's about to shoot you and you do a special, it doesn't actually protect you from getting shot. So you are still basically vulnerable. Basically teaching you, don't use the specials until you absolutely know it's safe. A lot of guys with guns who are going to try and mess with me now. But it's fine. I can take them. Oh, that guy's got a pole. Oh my god. In fact, 2 guys with some kind of melee weapon. Oh, haha, nice try. I realised at that point, and then I knew exactly how to anticipate. And then you're going to try and hit me, but I can finish you off. Smack. Down you go.
Gotta be...
There we go. Whew. Those guys definitely gave me a workout. But right, let's get that one more building. And then afterwards, we're going to do that side mission before we do the main mission of don't touch the art. Let's break in this suit as well. I mean, come on, we've got to do some more missions with this suit. Fully break it in before we try out some of the other suits in some of the other main missions. Again, I will be switching suits regularly. In fact, can I buy any other suits while I'm at it? No, not yet. I need some more research tokens. Oh, actually, no, I can buy the Noir suit. So I will definitely give that a purchase. I can buy the Scarlet Spider. So I will definitely give that a purchase. And I can't buy... No, I can't buy anything else. And again, that suit is only unlocked with all backpacks. So right, now I'm going to switch back over to the advanced suit. And now, because I bought those suits, I actually have some new suit abilities I can try. Like, for example, the Noir suit gives you... Shh! The sound of silence. And what the sound of silence does, like I explained, I think I explained it last part actually, is it gives you the ability so that if you do a stealth kill, and then all of a sudden they try and call for backup, now they can't, so they basically can't detect you. Although, it's a fairly hit or miss ability. I'm not going to use the Web Blossom anymore. I'm actually going to switch over to Battle Focus. That way I can do more finishers and stuff. So I'm going to use that for now. What is actually Peter's boss name? I've never really actually known, except his middle name. Wait, Peter's boss's name? Oh, what, you mean J. Jonah? Or do you mean, or do you mean, the boss, Peter's boss in this game? Because Peter's boss in this game is Dr. Otto Octavius. Because in the last part, we got to see where Peter works, and he works for Octavius Industries, a company formed by Dr. Otto, even though he doesn't appear to be bad in this game. Yep, Dr. Otto is actually our friend in this game, and he even has his own company that Peter works for, so, yeah. Oh my goodness, that black and gold suit looks amazing. I believe that's the, Mark II armor. That's the suit that gives you the ability Bulletproof. I do need to craft that suit eventually, but not for now. For now, we're going to stick with this suit. Right, got some crime going on over here. What's going on, boys? Oh, whoa, watch out, that guy was going to get me. I like that you can wall dodge. Right, let's switch on Battle Focus. Now that makes it so my focus meter charges up automatically, meaning I can pull off more finishers on these fools. So yeah, like, now I've got another finisher. So take you down. So basically, if you want to finish enemies very quickly, you basically use that. Oh yeah, the first one, Jonah. What's his name? Yeah, I want to know what the J stands for, because it's J. Jonah Jameson. So what does the J stand for? Unless his name is actually J, as in like J-A-Y, J. Like, you know, that sort of J. Also, there's a building really, really close. I might as well get it. Yeah, I might as well get it. It's right there. Only 100 meters away. I'll get me some free XP. And then I'm going to do the side mission. Right. Okay. Right, so I've got to take a picture of this place. And boom! Done! Right, now let's get into this side activity. Okay, let's go. Hey, Daniel! How you doing, my boy? Oh my goodness, another crime? Can I please just get to these missions, people? The city needs me! Oh, whoa! Hey, nice try, buddy. Whoa! Web you up. Oh, I'm not giving up. No way, Jose! Okay, that guy definitely done a bit of damage there, which was bad. Oh, nice try. Ooh, perfect dodge you. Come on. Perfect dodge you. I like that these thugs don't have grenades. You guys are very good to me, so you can get down. Oh, well, okay, forgot about you. Yep, you can definitely take you down. Oh, got you. Right. Oh, I could have done a finisher earlier, but I don't know what happened to it. Actually, no, wait. No, I did do the finisher. There we go. Dodge you. Dodge you again. Oh, web you up. And now, boom. Done. You're going to research the suit? Oh, no. Research J. Jonah Jameson's name. Yeah. I want to know what it stands for. I want to know if it's maybe J-A-Y, Jonah Jameson. You know, like J. Because I do actually know someone called J. He was actually one of my college teachers. His name was literally J, as in J-A-Y. In fact, most people, funnily enough, most people, when I first ever told them my name, well, like, not my name, but you guys obviously know my nickname is JC, right? So sometimes when people go, oh, nice to meet you, what's your name? I don't say my full name. I actually do just say, oh, hi, I'm JC. And the first time I said my name was JC, people thought it was spelt like this. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to type it into the chat. People thought my name... Okay, so people thought my nickname, JC, was actually... This is actually what I'm going to type into the chat. Just to share this fact with you guys. Spelt like this. And then you guys are going to see it pop up on screen. People thought my nickname was spelt this way. As in J and then C-E-E. Like, no! That's not how you'd spell my nickname. That's just wrong. Still playing SpiderMan. SpiderMan PS4 anyway. Yes. The marathon is not over yet. We are still well a ways into this game. And in fact, now we have this side mission to do. So let's go. Storming the castle. Okay.
Doing a little nighttime bird watching?
Well, I was watching for nocturnal raptors in the park when I noticed a bunch of men armed with rifles over at Belvedere Castle.
Thanks for the heads up, Miss,
Stephanie. Let me know if I can help. I'll keep an eye on the activities from up here.
Thanks for the assist, Stephanie.
Alright
Why
then.
would armed men be at Belvedere Castle?
So we're helping Stephanie, a local bird watcher who one day was watching birds and noticed a little odd activity. Guys with guns in the park. Definitely not safe for the kids. So, let's go and inspect. Right, now this does start off a little bit sneaky. So, let's first try and scan the area. Right, there's definitely a guy over there. Let's do another scan again. Again, you scan by pressing in the right stick, so just remember that. Right, with a few scans, we can see how many guys there are. There's one sniper, so he's going to be the guy I take down first. There's a bunch of guys here. One of them almost stormed me. The reason why this mission is called Storming the Castle is because they're obviously at this here castle in the New York City park. So, there we go. Right, is it safe to take this guy? Of course it is. He's here by himself. Boom, take him down. John Jonah Jameson, that's his name. Ah, so that's what the J stands for. John Jonah Jameson. Right. Right, we can actually do this whole mission stealthily, so we might as well. Very early on in the game, you don't really get a lot of chances to do stealth. So, if you really want to practice... So you're JC. No. I'm the letters J and C, not that spelling. Most people thought that it was spelt like that. I'm going to type in the chat. No, it is actually JC because it's short for what my actual name is. But yeah, right. Anyways, let's take these guys down. Yeah, so if you want to practice your stealth, it's very good to make sure you sort of do it early on in these missions where you don't really need to be stealthy, but you can be if you want to be. In fact, one mechanic that the game will sort of teach you later, but I'm going to give you guys a little teaser now, is with stealth, sometimes you can attract guys by making a sound. Like, for example, if I equip my web shooters right now, and, right, I need something to thwip this to. Oh, in fact, I don't even need to. Apparently, it's safe to get this guy. In fact, you know what? I'll let the game actually show you afterwards, because there is something you can do that can kind of get guys to spread out. And I was going to try and show you guys, but there's no point. The game basically done it anyway. I thought it was James, but it's John. Oh. Right, there we go. I did that all stealthily. I'm actually quite impressed. But yeah, you can do that kind of stealthily. And now, right, these guys were messing around with this laptop, which I've now completely covered with webs. Excuse me, sir. Mind if I just take a peek at your computer as you struggle in the cutscene? Thanks. How did Spider-Man get to that? The guy's wriggling around next to it. And now, wait a minute.
Pigeon. Is that normal?
It is nesting
A bird just stole my USB.
You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the castle.
Great. I'll check it out.
Right, so literally as we were about to touch the computer, a bird ran away with the USB. And now we have a couple of birds flying around. And the blue trail is sort of to indicate where they are. Because, you know, they're really small models, so you can't really see them. And so, yeah, we're actually catching pigeons. So, you know that old cartoon with Dastardly and Muttley? You know, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon, yeah! Nab him, grab him, yeah, now we're actually doing that as Spider-Man. I cannot believe Spider-Man's career has come to this. Catching pigeons. He's been Spider-Man for 8 years, and now we've come down to chasing birds in the sky. So yes, it is literally catch the pigeon, come on everyone and catch the pigeon. Man, that cartoon is so old, but I love it. It was so fun. I love any cartoon that had Dastardly and Muttley in it. Like, for example, who remembers Wacky Racers? Wacky Racers, oh man, I love that cartoon. But again, the ongoing joke with that cartoon that still bugs me to this day is the fact that they would basically win the race if they didn't stop to place the traps, because he always gets ahead of the racers, and then he stops just to place a trap, and then by the time he's placed the trap, it's like you could have been actually, you know, competing in the race, and then you would have won. Right, now we've got the USB flash drive off of the bird, so now we have to go back to the computer and basically analyze this. Also, there's a building here that I can take a picture of, so I might as well. Oh, it's a museum! Okay, why not? Let's get a picture of it. Gotcha. Right, onward. There was a backpack there as well, but, you know, to find the backpack, you actually have to, like, use the locator and stuff, but no. Oh, no! Those guys I webbed up escaped! Oh, man! Now I have to catch them all over again. No, I'm joking. I'm sure the police probably caught them whilst I was too busy catching pigeons! Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sing that theme song anymore.
To a ton of personal data. Come to think of it, even
oh, I remember that cartoon. Yeah, what a classic.
Wait, It's still uploading remotely. There must be multiple access points.
Right, so once we check the computer, apparently it's uploading something dangerous, so we actually have to stop it. So we actually have to go and find multiple computers and turn them off. And what's interesting about each computer is they are being guarded by the thugs trying to upload the data, so that means we have to actually take these guys down just to access the files here. Right, I'm going to use my battle focus so I can pull off finishers straight away. Right. Boom. And then get away from that. Oh, I forgot you countered. Why do you do this? There we go.
It's almost as exciting as that time I saw 3 chestnut-sided warblers.
Right, that's not the only one. Now we have 2, and you do actually have a time limit with this mission. But this is a fairly modern game, so unlike those old games, the time limit is way more forgiving. I mean, seriously, how could you possibly screw this up? Oh, my focus bar's filled again. Sweet, that'll be perfect for taking guys down. The Muttley laugh. Oh my days, that laugh. I can't actually do it, but it's sort of like a whistly laugh. I wish I could do it. Right, let's take these guys out. Oh, nice try. You know what? You can stay glued to the floor. Okay. Right, where's the other guy? There we go. Okay, only one more computer. We gotta move. We have a minute to get it, and it's just right over there. Literally, the only way you could fail doing this mission, like the time limit, is if you decide to jog all the way there. But even then, there is a sprint button in this game, so maybe make that a challenge for yourself. Try sprinting over there. I'm joking. It obviously wants you to web swing.
Let's play the quiet game.
Right, that was 2 stealth takedowns. That was actually quite cool. Right, you can go down. And then we have a shield guy here, who I'm going to slide under, and then jump! Oh, that grenade still got me. Come on, I was well away from that. I like the effect it does when you get flashbanged, but I'm annoyed at the reach. There we go, got you. And then, No, touchy, the computer. Boom. Got him.
There. The people of Manhattan can rest easy, knowing that their passwords and cat videos are safe.
Right.
SpiderMan? I think they might have seen me.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Armed men just arrived.
Block the roof entrance and hold tight. I'm on my way.
So now, we've got to the part where Stephanie helping us has been detected by the guys who are messing around with those computers. So if we're not quick, she's going to be in trouble.
They're trying to break down the door.
She had to lock herself in, and now we have to hurry and save her. Let's go.
Nearly there.
Don't worry, Stephanie. Spider-Man's on his way. Let's go. Oh, no, you don't. You leave my good old friend Stephanie alone. Where are these guys? Oh, hello. Good to meet you. Right. Have that. Boom. Right, focus meter's filled. Oh, wait. I kind of want to use my move here on this guy before he tries to hit me. Oh, he threw a grenade. Move out the way. Oh, actually, no. I was high enough to where the grenade couldn't hit me. Oh, nice try. I love pulling off a perfect dodge. So satisfying. There we go. Web that guy to the wall. And now he can't do anything. Again, if an enemy's near a wall, or if you down an enemy and you press the web button, you can web them up, much like Ultimate Spider-Man, and that does count as a defeat. So, I like that they included that. I feel like that was a reference to Ultimate Spider-Man, one of the many references to Ultimate Spider-Man that I have found in this game, but I really do like that. So literally, if you get an enemy near a wall, press the web button, you can web them to the wall. If they're downed as well, web them. You can web them when they're downed, and that counts as defeating them.
I think I'll focus on jailbirds for now.
But there we go. That was the side mission, storming the castle. That is now complete. And now, I think, before I go on to do the main mission, I'm going to take out some Fisk bases. Because there's one right there, and then there's only 3 left, and I think that's all the bases that Fisk owns in the game. If not, then there are a few, but you only get them after you do the mission, which is don't touch the art. That's the main mission that we have to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to take down a few more, actually. Maybe get some more XP. Speaking of XP, can I buy another upgrade? Oh, from doing that mission, I unlocked a new suit. In fact, I unlocked the homecoming suit. Yes! Or as it's called in this game, the Stark suit. A suit made by Tony Stark, and this is Tom Holland's Spider-Man suit. Well, one of them anyway. So yes, although I need a research token if I want to purchase this suit, and I don't have any research tokens yet. However, I will get some, and when I do get some, I am definitely wearing that suit. It looks so good, and it comes with the ability Spider Bro, where it calls in a temporary drone that can actually assault people. Now, bearing in mind, you do actually have a drone. You have this drone, but what this drone does is it seeks out nearby enemies and stuns them. The Spider Bro drone that comes with the Homecoming suit will actually full-on electrocute enemies, near enough to the point of fully damaging them. So, you can either use it to finish off an enemy, or you can use it to basically clear out an area, or something like that. But there we go, that's the Spider Bro ability, and that is the Stark suit. But I'll obviously talk more about it when I actually have it equipped. Right, so here we have another Fisk Base.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
Let's take this first wave down quietly. Right. Take you down.
People around here work.
Okay, what about that guy? Is he safe to get? Actually, I'm not even close enough to try and get him. Right, it says he's safe. So let's give him a good old web pull. There we go, bring him over. And he's down. Right, who's next? Let's get a good look around here. Only a few guys with guns and the rest are all melee. So what the game basically wants me to do is try and take the guys with guns out stealthily and then take the melee guys out afterwards. Right, is it safe to get that guy? Ah, who cares? Web him to that truck and there we go. Yeah, it's JC as in J, the letters J and C. Whereas someone in the past actually thought that JC was a full-on word. So they were like, oh, is it spelled Jaycee? And I was like, no, as in JC, the letters JC.
No talking during the infiltration.
Right, there we go. Oh, they seem a bit suspicious now. Now that I've taken out all the gunmen, the only people left are the melee guys. He seems fairly close to a wall. I could maybe just give him a web. Oh, except that didn't finish him. So you know what? Let's get noisy. Let's go. Okay, time to do this. I don't know why I pulled that down. I thought that would like chuck something at them, but it doesn't. Oh, grenade! Have it back! Okay. Oh, nice try. Rocket! There we go. Make sure you're watching out for those. Another RPG guy? Come on. Okay, now you've got me all riled up. And when that happens, I activate my battle focus. Again, battle focus is really good for whatever playstyle you want to do. Because if you want to use it to pull off a lot of finishers, which you might very well want to do, you can use it to activate a lot of finishers. Because again, it activates your focus meter. And your focus meter, again, is either what you use to heal, or it's what you use to pull off a finisher so you can take out enemies faster.
That's a lot of target slips I'm gonna have to write.
Come on. Oh, take you down. Right. Oh, nice try, good sir. You know what? Have a web. There we go. Dodge you. Oh, I forgot you do that. Oh, my God. Oh, nice try. Air dodge. And now, nice try, good sir. But you are going down. In fact, whip you to the wall. Haha. That was actually pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I actually quite liked that I did that. I was getting a bit creative, and I was like, wait, let me try it. Have I got a Facebook account? Indeed, yes, I do. I have a Facebook account based on my real name, but I also have my Facebook that's in the description, which is the Game Expert 173 page. But it's mainly where you go if you want to like know when I'm next streaming and stuff. But yes, please be sure to follow the Game Expert page. It really means a lot.
Weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Okay.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the street.
Right, who's next?
Like
You?
necessary.
Dodge you! Oh, you did not just try and do that, pal. Come on! Who do you think you are? Going up against Spider-Man. Right, my suit power's ready. Activate it when safe. And now, let's land some more finishers. Nice try. Right, you can go down. Kaboom! Let's go. Oh, grenade! Dodge! Finish you. I see you with that rocket launcher. No way. Put that down. Oh, grenade! Have it! Oh, nice try. In fact, for that, now your friend can get finished. You just made things worse for your friend. There we go. Right, grenade. Oh, nice try. Oh, can I get to 100? Yes, 100 combo! Oh my god, yes! This is actually the area where I almost got that. Yo, what's my record now? 103? Let's go! 107, yes! Ooh! $118 right now. Oh, and then that guy with the RPG broke it. Yo, I'm so happy I achieved that. Yes, a nice 118 combo. How satisfying. I literally, oh man, I love seeing those combo numbers go up. And literally, like I said, in my other playthrough on my main save, I was at an area where I nearly got 100, and then a guy off-screen hit me. And I think this, funnily enough, was the area, but you can very easily get a nice 100 combo here from how many guys there are. And damn, 118, I'm actually really happy about that. But I don't think there's a trophy for getting that many combos, otherwise I would have got it by now. Because that, I'm not even joking, that was legit my first time getting an 100 combo on this game. So that kind of shows I'm really getting good with this game's combat system. Although you do have these things called benchmarks, and basically benchmarks are where you kind of have to do different objectives. Like, for example, dodge 500 times, stick enemies to walls 100 times. What about this? Get a 30, 50, throw 100 enemies off buildings. Yeah, so there's all these different things, but I don't think there's one for getting an 100 combo. Yeah. But either way, that was, wow, that was really good. I'm actually quite proud of that one. In fact, it even nailed me a level up I feel I deserved. So do you know what? I'm going to use this level up, and because I basically did a lot of, like, you know, fancy fist work, I'm going to use this level up to purchase the perfect hit. A move where when you press square after nailing an attack, you can perform a perfect hit and basically nearly get instant KO, which is really, really cool. Oh, I have a Facebook notification. Oh, never mind. I thought it was because you mentioned me having Facebook, Daniel. It was you sending me a friend request or liking the Game Expert Facebook page. That's why I wanted to check, but it was something else. It was work related, which is real life stuff. No, back to the game. Right. Did I ever watch Rhubarb and Custard? Yes, I did. Yes, I very much know that show. Yo. Right, there's my backpack.
Spidey Squad, my one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
And there we go, we got a badge for the Spidey Squad. Spider-Man actually had a fan club in this universe. I actually quite like that. I like that he had a fan club. I think that's quite cool. Wait, let's get another look at that. I really like that.
Spidey Squad, my one and only fan club.
Damn.
When Jameson's going off on me,
who wouldn't want one of those badges in real life? In fact, maybe we should form our own Spidey Squad. What do you think? Form our own Spidey Squad, make it real, actually 3D print those badges? Right, there are only 2 more Fisk bases, so I might as well get them. Again, there is so much to do in this game. You'll be spending hours, days, weeks even. Like, literally, I'm not even that far into the game myself. There is just so much to do. Okay, here's another Wilson Fisk base. The guys almost saw me.
This place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
Oh god, that guy's gonna see me. Do you know what? Screw it. Screw stealth. We're just gonna go in loud.
Hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
Everyone's underestimating. Spider-Man. We can't let him win.
Screw it. Let's just go in loud. I did kind of screw that one up with the way I sort of landed in here. But yeah, why not? We might as well. We've already made a noise. We might as well commit to our decision. Right, got you. That was wave 1. That was quite easy. Now I'm not even worried that I came in loud. Grenade! Okay. Got you. Nope, still been busy, random boy. In fact, I'll just tell you when I've seen it. There's no point in you asking, otherwise you're going to literally be asking every day until I see it. I have literally been way too busy. Whoop. Right, here we go. Take you down. Boom.
More guys? Okay,
Come on.
orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Oh, grenade! Right, dodged. There we go. Oh, I finished him. Oh, there's more guys though. In fact, there they are. Right, get up to you. Oh man, this move. Am I trying to beat them without webs? No, I am still using my web! But I'm just trying to, like, achieve really high combos. What? Nice try. There we go. Oh, nice try. Right, my suit ability's ready. Have a grenade!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me,
Right, activate my suit power.
But they always do.
And now, finish you! And then, oh, boom! Oh, I got another one! So now,
Every worker
get this guy!
assigned to site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his
Okay,
cash these days.
and then finish this guy. Got a lovely 42 combo. My record is 118, I think it was. Actually, wait, Daniel, you saw it. Do you remember what my record was? I already forgot, because that's how excited I was. And my record, as soon as I talk about it, is now already broken. Oh, I got hit by that flashbang. I was trying to jump and dodge out the way, but I was an idiot. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, haha. Gotcha. Okay, now you. Oh god, another grenade. Guys, what is with you and the grenades? The flashbangs. Just fight me normally. Use your fists. Oh, okay. And then the moment I say use your fist, you break my combo. Have that. And then you, sir. You can be smacked about, can't you? And then you. Oh, dodge you. Oh, you have a shield. Bang. And then, oh, you smacked me with your gun after I mashed circle getting ready to dodge you. That is so unfair.
Kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
Oh, nice try. Okay, you can fall off the building. Oh, grenade! Get out the way! In fact, you know what? You're trying to snipe me, so I'm going to stop you. No, not you. You. In fact, stay web to the wall. Okay, now get this guy. Oh, dodge that guy. Oh, full focus. Smack. And now, jump away, activate my suit ability, and now I can pull off some nifty finishes once again. Dodge that grenade. Finish you off. I actually think I really like this ability. I can nail so many finishes this way. Like this! Boom. Do I like Johnny Test? I actually really do. Johnny Test is one of my favourites from back in the day. Okay. Okay. Oh. Wait, are you down? Yes, he's down. And there we go. Webbed him up and he's done. Could I go on Google Images and search up Trixie? On stream? No. After the stream? Maybe. And it's not on My Little Pony character. Oh, okay.
And Wilson Fisk's
Good, I was kind of worried it was with how much you talk about My Little Pony on the stream. But there we go. Right, we got all those guys. I was supposed to perform... No, I was supposed to hit 3 enemies with a scaffolding, and I only did 2. But either way, I did perform the hit combo, and that got me 2 more base tokens, which is pretty good. So, overall, I did quite well. So, yeah, I actually learned doing the side objectives just makes you get more base tokens. It doesn't actually, like... And it gives you a little more XP. But it doesn't actually, like, go towards a trophy or anything. Unless I find out afterwards it actually really does. Again, I'm not too far into this game myself. In fact, this is really early on still. Again, like, the first 4 hours of the game are literally spent in, like, the beginning chapter. Like, no joke. This is a very long game. I've heard people say this game can go over 20 hours. In fact, the guy who speedran the game still only beat it in 12 hours. I mean, at the moment, that's the current record. Obviously, someone will do it faster. The game's only been out for, like, 2 days, so let's not be all like, no, I bet you someone's already done it faster. No, people are still playing it, obviously, so someone will eventually beat it faster.
Sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
Right, so we now learn blueprints about a stealth suit. Not bad at all. Speaking of stealth suit, okay, we've used this suit for quite a while, and some of these Wilson Fisk bases do have stealth in them. So why don't we switch to the king of stealth suits, the SpiderMan Noir suit. Let's switch over to that. And then, you know what, why not? I actually haven't tried its ability yet, which is, shh, the sound of silence. And that allows us to, yeah, like it says, enemies will no longer call for backup when startled. Oh, no, sorry, not startled, alerted, so yeah. Is it on Amazon UK? What, the game? I believe so. I believe you can order it off of Amazon. But anyways, here we have the Noir suit. They kind of made a few changes to it, actually. Like, for example, the body warmer's way more gothic. The gloves and the arms are a lighter shade of grey. The mask has loads of, like, sort of white and grey patches on it. Oh, someone done a hit and run. We better go stop it. And yeah, they kind of made the goggles more rectangular. Now, the reason why I'm saying that this suit looks different is because another Spider-Man game that I will be covering in the Spider-Man Marathon, or I'm sorry, the Spider-Manathon, is Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. And in that game, Spider-Man Noir is a character. Which, by the way, for those who don't know, because they haven't done their French, Noir means black. So literally, this is a black-suited Spider-Man who's all about stealth. He actually does have a series of comics. You should go read it. It's set in like a sort of, I don't know if it's before or after the World War, but it's set in round about that time. So, like, it's a very sort of, like, classic story, with a different version of Peter Parker who's more about stealth, and, you know, he has to fight crime bosses and stuff. In fact, the Kingpin is one of the major bosses in that story as well.
People are still trapped. Need to help fast.
But anyway, these guys done a hit and run and basically stayed about to still, you know, cause some damage and stuff. And now we have to rescue the civilians because if I didn't pull that guy, damn, that truck would have exploded on him and he could have been very badly hurt. So now in our special Noir suit, we need to find the other person. But yeah, Spider-Man Noir is mainly about stealth though, and you'll see when we get to Shattered Dimensions. It's a game very focused on stealth. Actually, there's more than one person watching Cute Gaming, so I don't really appreciate those comments.
I should let Fire and Rescue do their...
You're not the only person here. Jeez. Right, let's go. Right, grab that backpack. I actually do have a view counter on my computer, so I know how many people are watching. Also, I pressed the touchpad when actually, yeah, you're meant to press triangle to view these artifacts.
Why doesn't it ever feel like it?
Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. What a nice quote. So one of Peter's old keychains, I'm guessing? Maybe from like an old apartment he used to live in? Peter does live on his own in this game, so... Although I can imagine it's not his first apartment, so... Right, there's a backpack over here. Definitely going to make my way and grab that. Again, getting all the backpacks gets you the homemade suit. And I am going to do my best to show off all the suits in this game. So, we are definitely going to be grabbing all the backpacks if we want to get that suit.
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
A nice good luck card from when Peter quit his job at the Bugle. Because again, as we know in this universe, Peter quit his job to work at Octavius Industries, which we obviously learned about last part. And we will be seeing more of Dr. Otto as this game proceeds. Right, boom. And there's a crime going on where some people are trying to break in, I think. So let's go deal with that. And then I'm going to go and do another Fisk Base. Again, this map never stops with any activities. It always has something for you to do.
Gotta stomp that out.
Now, my suit ability here is mainly for stealth purposes, so I won't be using it in this fight. Oh god, and there are a lot of heavy guys here, so I have to really be careful. In fact, this kind of isn't where this suit is going to shine. But either way, I'm going to use it just to show off what it does. But I'm not really a big fan of this suit. Right, web you up. Oh my god, he's trying to shoot me. Okay, I don't know how I got damaged there. I hate how the heavy guys, you have to web them up first. Right, got you. Boom. Oh, he's got a pole. And he's got a bat. Right, watch out for that guy. Oh, he's trying to pull me. Nope. Oh, for crying out loud, I swear I webbed you. Okay, oh. There we go. What? He had a bat. Oh my god. I hate how the bat guys can automatically counter. What the heck? Okay, wait. I might need to use a different suit ability. What the heck? I was dodging so many times, but that brute guy still hit me. Okay, wait. No. I don't want to use battle focus. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Yes, I do. Right. I'm going to activate it. Because once my focus meter is full, I can use that to get a heal. Right. Heal. There we go. Again, you can swap abilities whenever you want, so make good use of that. What the heck, man? Where are you coming from? There, and then, you know what? Stay down. There we go. Those brute guys made that fight really tough.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my ass.
Right, yeah, those brute guys definitely made that tough a lot. That fight a lot tougher than it needed to be. Right, what other abilities have I unlocked? Reactive lenses, reduces the effect of flashbangs, okay. And web attacks generate more focus, but I need research points if I want to buy those, so I can't exactly use those. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, I might equip this a bit. Oh, I can't buy that either. I can buy long time scanner, increases the AR scanner. Why not? I'm going to buy that. That'll be useful for stealth. And where I'm using a stealth suit, that'll actually come in handy. Again, there's a full look at the noir suit. They did make their changes. I don't really like it. I don't like the changes they made. I preferred how it looks in Shattered Dimensions, but you'll see when we get to that game. Oh, I have another gadget available. But I need challenge tokens if I want to buy this one. This one is the Concussive Blast. Allows you to fire a sonic wave. But we'll get into that later. In fact, I can't even buy it, so yeah, we won't get into that until I buy it. Okay, one more Fisk Base to do, and then we're going to go and do the main mission. Right, let's go. Peter's friend looks like me. Do you mean Miles Morales? Who's in this game? Who I'm really excited to see. We haven't got to him yet, but when we see him, it is awesome. Right, we need to get a picture of this landmark right here. There it is. Oh, in fact, it's near the base. Okay. Right, so get a picture of this. Oh, excuse me. Can you get under my shot? Thank you. Right. There we go. And then there's even a backpack here. Oh, whoops, my bad. Wait, get out of the camera view. Right, backpack's over there. Excuse me, people. Spider-Man coming through. You've got to be kidding me. Another crime?
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests.
Yeah, I did want to cosplay as Miles Morales for Comic-Con because people do say I look like him. Especially when I have my hair short, I really do look like him. Although he has his hair fairly long in this game. I have seen, obviously, screenshots and pictures. And, well, in fact, he's in one of the trailers for crying out loud. So, yeah. Okay. Right, is that crime still going on? Yes, it is. Okay, people have been kidnapped, and now I have to save them. Damn it, always have to get in the way of me getting these bases. Okay. But it wouldn't be Spider-Man if I didn't stop these crimes, so I've got to go be a good Samaritan and help these people.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
Right. So, we've done these missions before. Basically, someone's been kidnapped and stored in a car. We have to scan the area. Then, when you find the boot or the trunk that's green, you just want to not pull the drain lid. You want to pull the trunk lid off the car, and then the person can get out. But once you save the person, this happens.
Get him, Spidey.
The people who kidnapped him show up.
That guy earned a beating, Spider-Man. You want one too? You ain't ready for this.
Boom! Finish you off. Okay, right, where are the other guys? Oh, I got another one. Oh, in fact, now I have the upgrade where I have 2 battle focus meters. Oh, that's a big guy. Watch out for him. Now, big guys you can't actually do finishers on. You have to take them out by webbing them up and then kicking them a bunch. And then when he's downed, web him up again and he'll stay to the ground. And that's it. There we go. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
Man.
Right, there we go. We now stop that crime. We got the backpack and the building. Let's take out that last Fisk base and then crack on with the story. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to switch over to the Sound of Silence ability, which makes it so that enemies can't call for backup if they detect me, or it basically just stops them from being alerted.
Just there for show?
That's my bet.
So like, for example, right there, I kind of screwed up. Now, if I can get my suit ability to kick in, I should be able to stop them from detecting me. Maybe this is actually the perfect chance for me to show it off. Come on, I want to get my suit ability to kick in. Okay, just jump around, dodge about for a bit. Wait for my suit ability to kick in. I think if you do tricks and swing around, it helps. Yeah, in fact, it does help. Okay. So I'm just going to goof around and swing around. They're probably wondering what the heck Spider-Man's doing. But, let's just goof around. I'm going to wait for my ability to kick in. Come on, kick in. There we go, suit ability ready. And then I come here, activate it. Everything goes all black and white. And now they are unable to call for reinforcements, but they can still kind of see me. So actually, no, it doesn't make enemies unable to see you. And it also fills up your focus meter, which is quite cool. And also, yeah, the game actually gets a black and white filter when you do this ability, which is kind of weird. Can they still see me, or have I lost them? Nope, they can still see me. Okay. I kind of want to lose them. I did actually want to do this one stealthily, as I am wearing a stealth suit. Come on. Lose me. You shouldn't know where I am. Oh, in fact, that guy knows where I am. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take you down. There we go. He's down. Can anyone else see me? Or did I lose them? Oh, wait. No, that guy sees me. In fact, now they're all just coming out of the area just to attack me. So I went to do this stealthily, and I still screwed it up. But it's fine. If you do move fast enough, they can lose you. Just in my case, they're really not. How is this suit... Let me start that again. How is this suit good for stealth if these guys keep detecting me? Did I lose them? Nope, did not lose them. Yeah, how is this suit good for stealth at all if they keep seeing me? Because that is really bad. Okay, what if I hide here? Surely they don't see me now, right? Come on, I want to lose them. I actually want to try doing this stealthily.
Okay, lost.
There we go. Lost them now. Right, there we go. So I kind of goofed that one up, but I did want to lose them. Man, for a stealth suit, this really sucks. Do you know what SpongeBob episode I hate? No, tell me, what is your least favorite SpongeBob episode? Now they're actually really spread out because of that. Right, in fact, one of my objectives is I have to perform 3 stealth takedowns, so... Oh, too dangerous to get that guy. Oh, did not want to web zip there. Okay, you are fairly close to that crate, so I could hit you with one of these. There you go, now you're stuck.
Check in, Echo 3. Echo 3, no response. Someone check on it.
Spider-Man. No, you're here.
Oh, too dangerous. Wait, now it's saying it's safe. Now it's saying it's dangerous again. Make up your mind, game. Is it safe to get this guy, or is it dangerous to get this guy? Just let me know. Little Yellow Book. What happens in that episode? Right, too dangerous to get him. There's a guy with a gun there. Preferably I want to take out the gun guys with stealth.
You got trouble. Can anyone hear me?
Nope, too dangerous to get him. There's a guy there. Is it safe to get him? Indeed it is. Take him down.
It's less painful this way.
And now I'm on the second wave, so we have to go in and fight. Again, I'm not a big fan of this suit or its ability. It's mainly used for stealth missions, but then once you get to the second wave of this, it's not really very stealthy anymore, so I might change ability again. I wish its ability was something like, I don't know, invisibility or something. So like it puts a cloaking device on you or something, I don't know. Just making it so that enemies can't call for reinforcements. In missions like these, they call for reinforcements anyway, because I have to go through 5 waves of enemies.
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
But the next story mission we are doing is a stealthy one, so I am going to keep it at least for that, and then afterwards I'll change suit again. Oh, grenade! Oh, got you. Except that guy shot me in the background, so it broke my combo. Oh, god damn it.
Guys, slow down. The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving.
Okay, get you. Right, where did that other... Oh, there was a guy with a gun. Oh, there he is. Oh god, grenade.
That site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
What the heck? I pressed circle. What the hell? Oh, grenade. Okay, you are going down. Right, take this guy down. Oh, there's 6 waves in this one.
Your personal attention. Take him down before he knocks us all out.
Okay. You with the taser, you can definitely go down. Squidward reads SpongeBob's diary? I don't think I've seen that one.
Reinforcements.
Right, final wave. Here we go. Ah, I pressed circle. What the hell? Right. Oh, nice try.
This'll shut your mouth.
Trying to throw a grenade at me. Real nice.
Like that, Spider-Man?
And then he shot me somehow. I don't know how. Stuck that guy to a wall. Right, get over to you. Oh, that was close. I was right outside the blast zone for that. How did you hit me? I pressed circle.
Gonna teach you respect.
Keep him on the ground or we don't stand a chance.
How was he beating us?
Really? Got him. There we go. Boy. Boy.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys.
Should
and all
Spider-Man
the
be
probable
added in
cause
Smash
units whipped up
Ultimate?
and waiting.
I mean, if Spider-Man ever gets ported to Switch, I guess, but
Thinks he can
it would
work
kind of be out of place having a comic book
He's
character in
gonna
a
find
video
out
game,
long
fighting
distance
game.
Relationships don't work out.
Right, there we go.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. my reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
Sorry, I just went silent there so you guys could hear that bit of dialogue. But there we go. That is literally all the Wilson Fisk bases in the game that you have to do. There are other bases in the game. There are other types of bases in the game. But we haven't got to those enemies yet. So we won't necessarily be seeing those bases. Right, I'm going to switch my ability. I'm going to switch back over to battle focus. Or should I try a different ability? Although I kind of want to save each ability for the suit it's for. Also, that blinking new sign on my move list is really annoying. There we go. Why have I got a new on my missions? I know I have to do don't touch the art. There we go. Right. Yeah, I kind of want to save the other abilities for the suits that I haven't played with yet. But I will switch back over to battle focus because I actually really did like that ability with how many times I can do finishes with that ability. But yeah, there we go. That's all the Fisk construction sites done. So those are his bases done and out of the way. Now, that doesn't mean we're all out of base tokens because we still do need base tokens to craft suits and craft upgrades. In fact, speaking of upgrades, can I craft any more? Oh, yes, I can. Right, upgrade that. And then upgrade it again. Sweet. And then what about my impact webs? Nope. My drone? Nope. I still can't buy that because I need challenge tokens, which I don't have. Right. There we go. Right, that was pretty good. So now, let's crack on with this main mission. Let's go to the art museum where we have to investigate a couple of things. And then we are going to crack on with the rest of this story. Let's go.
Find a back way in.
Okay. And this is a fairly sneaky mission, so this suit should come in a bit more handy than it has proven to be. Again, I'm not a big fan of that suit, literally. The noir suit, not a fan. I'm not even a fan of the noir comic series either. I think it's the most boring Spider-Man comic series. It tries to make Spider-Man come across like Batman, but it really doesn't work. It's just way too nitty and gritty for the character. It just doesn't suit who Spider-Man is. Spider-Man isn't about dark and edgy tone. He's about being fun and light-hearted. It's all about the reds and the blues and all the characters and stuff. But the noir suit tries to make Spider-Man and Batman sort of cross over, and it doesn't work. But at least we get to play it in these fun stealth missions.
No one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them.
I didn't switch over to my cutscene screen because, well, I was talking through a bit of that cutscene anyway. And besides, that's just a cutscene to establish what we're doing here. We have to rescue that hostage lady. And if we alert them, she does genuinely die. You can fail this mission and alert the guards in here, and they will actually shoot her and kill her. So basically, yeah, we want to be sneaky. And what a perfect suit to do it in. So yeah, let's go in with some stealth. It's a stealth ops operation. Right. So now this is where the game gives you your stealth tutorials.
Don't want to alert the others.
Like, for example, if we shoot with our web shooter, it can attract attention. So now what we want to do is wait for that guy to go there, and then I can get him with a perch takedown, like this. Obviously, I've shown this off before, but this is where the game would typically teach you.
Up like that.
As we are here to be sneaky. Okay. And now as we crawl through these air vents. It does kind of suit this setting, this suit. I'm not going to lie. Ha! Get it? Suit the setting, because it's a suit. Anyway, do a vent takedown there. No one is any of the wiser.
Whoa, careful.
And then there's a guy right there. Now, when there's a guy right there, all you want to do is slowly move towards them. Don't jog, don't sprint. They will be alerted to that. And then when you're close enough, a square prompt will appear. Press the button, and then there you go. You web them up, and they're down. Hey, Dan! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And now people are coming, so you want to move. And now they've detected the body. In fact, it's only one guy, and he's safe to take down. Come here, you! Get webbed up, bang. You can sit there. Welcome to the stream, Dan. Make yourself comfortable. I'm just here playing the new Spider-Man, Spider-Man PS4.
If they're here, where are they?
Right. Now this is where the game teaches you about the danger or safe prompts. So when you press the right stick, it will say danger if there's two guys facing each other, or if a guy's in a position where multiple people can see him. Like, for example, it says there, enemies with danger icons will cause you to be detected nearby. Enemies, by nearby enemies if they are attacked. You can lure enemies by webbing nearby surfaces or objects that cause a distraction. So if you press R3 again, the right stick, you can see that box glows a little bit blue. And basically what the game wants you to do is aim at it, and then tap the web shooter, and when you hit it, it makes a little noise, like the web shooter pings off of it, makes a little noise. Now, it's safe for me to grab this guy, because the other guy's facing the opposite way. And there we go, now I've got him, and now this guy's safe for me to literally pounce on, and take him down.
Incapacitated.
Like that. And I like that little spinny cinematic we get, where Spider-Man takes this guy down. But anyways, now that we're in the supply closet, we found what we're looking for. What the heck is this? A camera?
Totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Huh?
Let me explain.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Candy?
Oh, I'm so excited! Mary Jane, everyone! Mary Bloody Jane is playable in Spider-Man PS4, Marvel Spider-Man. Look at her! Oh my goodness. So basically, we have just reunited Peter Parker, Spider-Man, with Mary Jane, and we can play as her. She is fully playable, and she even has her own mechanics. They are quite similar to Spider-Man's, but they're also very unique. This is the first Spider-Man game, I believe, that's actually had a proper playable Mary Jane with her own gameplay style. And I'm not counting if she's an alternate skin in other games, because yes, I do know that Spider-Man 2002, the movie, the game, which I have covered previously on this channel, you can get a Mary Jane skin for Peter, but I don't count that. This is, I think, the first time Mary Jane has actually been properly playable as her own character with her own unique mechanic here. And so now, as we play this flashback, Mary Jane is in here covering a piece for the Daily Bugle on a story, but also she's here with her own agenda. She kind of behaves a little bit like, I don't know if any of you guys in the chat have seen this. Let me know if you guys have seen this. Have you guys ever watched the Flash TV show? The CW Flash TV show?
Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind.
Because if you have seen that show, I kind of want to compare Mary Jane to a character on that show, which is Iris West. For those who've seen the Flash TV show, Iris West is a journalist as well. At least she becomes one in season 2. And the way she kind of acts as a journalist is she puts herself in a lot of danger to get the story for the Flash, so that the Flash knows what's going on, what sort of crime to investigate and stuff. And Mary Jane in this game, literally is just like that. She is here covering a story for the Daily Bugle, but then later on, she'll actually help Spider-Man and get stories and scoops for him. Like, she'll uncover bases, she'll find these all cool areas and stuff. And so right now, yeah, she's explaining to Peter why she's here. We're playing her flashback, technically. We can take pictures and stuff. You press L2, that's her aim. She aims with her camera. You press R1, you can snap a photo and stuff. Obviously, the game's going to teach me this later, but I already know this and stuff. This gameplay was shown off earlier. We have seen in some trailers and stuff that Mary Jane was playable. But oh my god, am I so excited to play as her. She is so cool. She's so cool to play as in this game. She's so much fun in this story. And it is really, really cool to play as her. So here we are, she's covering this story. Now that Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, has been arrested, she's kind of looking at his stuff and basically putting together a profile about him for the Daily Bugle. And we now know that the Kingpin's into a lot of samurai stuff, and he collects a lot of artwork. Whether he bought those legally or not is debatable, but we can't stick our nose in everyone's business, although Mary Jane as a reporter certainly will. And we kind of trick this tour guide into giving us a tour here. Of this area where we basically just get to look at everything, and then later she's going to let us snap a few pictures. In fact, let's go right now and talk to her, and now we can start taking pictures. You'll know when the picture's ready because the frame will turn green and you can press R1. Obviously this is the same with Peter's mechanic where you have to take pictures of the landmarks, but Mary Jane is just like a sort of refresher course. Because let's say, for example, you skipped getting the landmarks, let's say you just jump straight into doing the story missions. You might be someone who's going to go for the side stuff afterwards. Then this is where the game would teach you how to use the camera. But oh my god, is it exciting to be playing as Mary Jane. She is so much fun to play, and as we're on this tour here, we got to snap some photos. Right, so what can you tell me about this one?
Now this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
Okay. Right, on to the next piece.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just a friend in the DA's office.
This stuff kind of reminds me of Uncharted. The sort of like, you know, the artifacts and stuff, the way we're looking at it.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering.
But obviously from a journalist point of view.
If you had ever noticed anything.
But trust me, there is more to Mary Jane's gameplay, especially if you've seen the trailers, you already know this stuff.
Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Oh, what? Stand here. Okay. Wait, what am I taking a picture of again? Does she get mad at me if I take a picture of her? Oh wait, no, I think she meant if I didn't take the picture, then yeah. Because Mary Jane's asking her too many questions and she doesn't like that.
Would have any interest in...
Oh, here we go.
Damn it. Wait here, please.
Sure, I'll wait right here. What's that?
Wait, I recognize that.
Can I get a picture?
Got it.
There we go. By the way, if you try and move here, Mary Jane will literally snap back because, you know, we're not technically supposed to move. We were meant to stand there and wait for her.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Okay.
Of course.
So now she seems a bit aggressive. I can imagine that phone call wasn't very pleasant. In fact, I think she's probably onto me. So before she calls the police or anything, let me quickly run to the ladies' room. Is it actually going to show us the inside of the ladies' room?
Craig, funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room.
Now to the next part of Mary Jane's gameplay, stealth. Mary Jane can also get very sneaky from time to time. In fact, she kind of has to. Because where this lady is onto us, we need to try and sneak past her and get a good peek of what's in that office. Now, if you press and hold R2, like the game says, you can move quickly. But at the same time, we want to be careful. Because like it says, we can alert that woman and we can get caught. And if you get caught, you fail the mission.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested.
Right, we need to get to that office.
And the second thing I'm going to do is collect her head.
Oh boy, she's turning. She's going to go the other way. Now's my chance. Make a beeline for the door and get in. And there we go. We got around her without being seen.
Pete told me about this.
And now it appears we are inside Wilson Fisk's office.
Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens.
So she still thinks we're in the bathroom. So, well, bathroom, restroom, whatever. And stuff. So, yeah. And now we have a lot we can look at here. We can't use our camera here. In fact, for some reason, L2 makes it zoom out now. But we need to analyze stuff in this room. So let's look at this table first. Okay, so here's a picture of the statue. Interesting.
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Right, so I'm going to basically, for any letters and stuff we pick up, I might actually just read them for you guys who maybe want to read them and stuff like that. Or if you want to read it yourself, you can obviously pause if you're watching this as a video and stuff. But either way, I'll be reading it anyways. In fact, you know, I'm going to skip the title because I can't be bothered to pronounce that word. Notable for its modular design and 5 distinct points on the articulation, this statue can adopt a multitude of poses, so it can be adjusted in different poses. The most common is that of the Narine Congo, mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. This pose of latent power conveys the change and chaos that can arise from small events. So basically, you kind of want to remember that pose. But yeah, that's a little description on the statue. And then we got this nice little brochure here.
He's holding something.
And once again, we see the character in the statue being represented here. And it's holding an object. And the object is highlighted yellow. Well, actually, it's a gold object. So I think the game kind of wants us to remember that too. But either way, that's the two stuff you can look at in this room. This is like a mystery. Yeah, it is. Mary Jane is very much a detective sort of thing. Again, if you want to make the comparison to Batman Arkham, it kind of reminds me of those slow moments in the Batman Arkham games where you sort of have to analyze a crime scene. Now, here we have a picture of the lady outside as well as Wilson Fisk. And they have the statue with them in the background. However, the statue isn't in the same location as it is right over there. It's in a different location. And it appears to be doing that pose that the book was talking about. However, if I look at the statue right now, the pose is wrong. So, we need to fix it. Although first, before I do fix it, can we interact with anything else in the room? Maybe some photos or something. We have this table here of artifacts. That will come into play later. Still can't take any pictures. Nope. Okay, the game. Oh, wait. Can I climb here? No, I can't climb here. R2 is your sprint button with Mary Jane. But obviously, you know, we're not sprinting too loud. We are still being a little bit sneaky. Right. Now we have to change this statue's pose.
Maybe these pieces move.
And like the book said, the pieces do move. And Mary Jane obviously also repeated it as well. Now we have to move the head. And the mouth needs to be closed. So shut the mouth. Then we need to lower this arm. I think it lowers again. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't lower again. Okay, lower it there. And then raise this arm. And have the palm face forward.
Nice.
There we go. That's the pose it's doing in the picture. And that's the pose it's doing on the book. That's what we have to make it do. So as you can see, the pose is matched now. But now, we still need that object. And like the brochure said, the object is right here. Now, you can get it very easily confused with this middle one. Because if you actually go back and look here. So like, as we can see on the brochure, it's some kind of spear-like object.
What is that?
Maybe the Scooby Gang can help. Gee willikers! Let's call Wilma and Freddy! Yes, we need those guys. Right, so as you can see, yeah, it's holding some kind of spear item. So straight away, you might be thinking, oh, well, it's clearly the middle one. Look at how big it is, and that's definitely a spear. But actually, no. And definitely, it's not those two. It's, in fact, actually this one. So yeah, don't jump the gun there. It actually is this item here. You can rotate it if you want a good look at it. But we obviously only need it for the statue, so let's go. After the stream, yes, but not on stream.
That's it.
Right, and now we put the object in the statue's hand, and now it completely matches the description.
Osborn.
So, let's see what Mary Jane discovers.
Devil's breath. What is devil's...
Excuse me, sir. You can't be.
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
This is the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Okay. Mary Jane getting a bit, and Peter, oh man, Peter sniffing that perfume. Oh, did she change her perfume? Oh, Mary Jane, come back. Now, okay. Now, obviously, as we know in this universe, Peter and Mary Jane have split up. They were dating a while back, and then things didn't work out. I haven't got to a point where they explain why. Hopefully, they do explain why they broke up, but they kind of just had a disagreement. Also, can I just say, Peter in that cutscene in the noir suit really looks goofy. If you play it with any other suit, it looks quite cool. Like, if you play it in the classic suit, if you play it in the advanced suit, it looks really cool. But playing it in the noir suit, playing that scene in that weird, goofy getup, I'm surprised they didn't add a joke where Mary Jane goes, "What's up with the goofy costume?" or something. Or, "Oh, new suit." Like, she never says anything about the costume. But, yeah. That definitely kind of, I won't say ruined the moment, but it made the moment look a bit more silly.
Before I push forward.
But yeah, as we know, they are not together. Things kind of ended a bit awkwardly for them. But man, do I hope they get back together. Although, to be honest, there are a lot of other female characters in this game, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of also ship Peter with them as well. But Peter and Mary Jane, they're sweethearts, man. I hope they get back together in this game, because they're just, well, I mean, come on, they're the duo, I mean, in Ultimate Spider-Man, they're together. At the end of Spider-Man 2002, they get together. And in this game, they're broken up, but I hope they get back together, is basically the point. But anyway, that was Mary Jane's gameplay. Fairly straightforward. Now we're back into the suit. We're back as Spider-Man, and we're using our stealth abilities once again. So now we're back playing as Spider-Man. Now, again, we can't be alerted. If we get alerted, that woman will die. She will actually get shot. You can get her killed. So, we need to take all these guys out quietly. Extra quietly. But again, this is like the first stealth section, so this is very, very easy. And now we have two guys here, and there's no way we can take either one of them out without alerting the other. So what you actually want to do is, with your web shooter, you want to hit one of these tables. It will make a sound, and then one of the guys will come back in here by himself.
Keep it tight.
When he's back in here, web him up and pull him over. And now this is the reason why I wanted to wear the noir suit, just for this stealth here, because actually it kind of really does blend in with this dark lighting. But after this mission, I will switch out of the noir suit, as I'm not really a big fan of it. And, well, we will be doing more stealth afterwards, but again, I'd rather play with any other suit but this suit. There's another really cool black suit in this game called the dark suit that you unlock much later. I'll explain how you unlock that. In fact, it kind of gets revealed how you unlock it anyway, and stuff. I much prefer that suit over this one, because, I don't know, in terms of this one doesn't really feel like a Spider-Man suit. I mean, now we have the homemade suit, and the homemade suit kind of looks like this, but red and blue. But this doesn't feel like Spider-Man. I don't like this suit. It doesn't suit... Ha! Get it? That was completely unintentional. But it doesn't suit Spider-Man, so I kind of just wanted to use it for this mission to show it off. Again, I did say I was going to show off all the suits, but after we're done with this mission, I won't be using this suit anymore, because I'm not a big fan. Right, get you, now that your friend is distracted. And now, get you! And now we only have one more, oh wait, no, one more guy, and then the guy who's with the woman, in the back area there. But there we go.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. Right, now we jump down.
No! Let me go!
Except, uh-oh. Mary Jane! No! Oh, baby girl!
Stop!
Wait just a goddamn minute!
No.
I'll take those guns. Hey, that guy's got my file. Oh, damn it. He can wait. Gotta deal with these guys first. Right. Time to fight against our first new encounters, the demons. Now, Spider-Man doesn't name them the demons until much later, but we obviously know these guys from many trailers, and if you know about them from, say, the comics, then you obviously know who their boss is, but again, we'll get into that when we get into that. These guys have weird mystical powers. As you can see, their hands kind of glow a weird way. That'll obviously get explained as well a bit later. But yeah, these guys, you want to be careful. They are quite tough. In fact, there are many other versions of them that we'll see much later. But these are the basic versions. I can't believe I allowed myself to get hit right there by one of them. But there we go. Let's take these guys down. Boom. And then here we have our first variation of a demon, which is the Scythe Demon. Now, these guys are much like the Baton enemies, except they have one redeeming factor, which is they can emit a shockwave. So when you're fighting these guys, be careful, because from a distance, they'll sometimes act like they're not doing anything, when really they're setting up to hit you with a shockwave attack. And again, like any enemies with a bat, they will go straight for a counter. So do be careful with these guys. These guys are not messing around. Oh god. Okay. I was trying to trigger my battle focus, but it wasn't working. Right, now I've triggered it. And now I can take these guys down the best way I know how. Right, come on. I can do another takedown. For sure. Yes. Boom. Take that guy down. And then take you down. Nice 37 combo.
Check.
Pretty good. Took him down. That would have been higher, but I did screw up against that one Scythe Demon.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Mix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to hair.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
Well, a lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
I still want to know why you guys broke up.
Love seeing you two together.
Oh!
You always were my favorite.
It's him! Stanley! Sorry, I had to interrupt just for that. I had to. Oh, Stanley! Looking absolutely fantastic in this game. Oh, I love that cameo. I love that cameo so much. I literally... Oh my goodness. You know what I don't love though? I don't love this suit. We gotta change it. But oh my god. Oh, that cutscene. Oh, that cutscene. Oh, it's so beautiful. The animations, the conversations, the world building, oh, it's so good. I still want to know why they broke up. I still really want to know why they split. I want to know what went wrong in their relationship. But I'm sure it will get explained soon. But my god, Stan Lee, guys. Stan Lee making a cameo in this game. Not the first time. There are other Spider-Man games with him in it. But I just want to say, this is the one where he looks the most good. He looks absolutely so good. And obviously, Insomniac are keeping the joke going about Stan Lee appearing in everything Marvel, which he obviously does in the movies, and now he does in the games. And again, he's actually voiced by himself, Stan Lee. Literally, his cameos will never stop until he dies, basically, which I hope he never dies. Stan Lee, you are too good. You are just a gem to the Marvel Universe. You made this world, and now you are a part of it as well. Oh my god, I love Stan Lee. I love the way he just appears everywhere. It's so good. I hope that's not the first. I hope that's literally not the last time we see him. Although I know normally Stan Lee only likes to appear once every, thing. Like he only appears once every movie and stuff. So I can imagine that's the only time we're going to see him. But oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. I feel like in that cutscene, when she said to Peter, "Do you realise why we broke up?" And then the police went past and Peter was like, "I gotta go." I feel like maybe Spider-Man had something to do with it. Like maybe Mary Jane was a bit upset that Peter devotes more time to being Spider-Man than he did to their relationship. I can imagine that would be the reason why Peter's such a rubbish boyfriend. Because at the same time, he's also really bad at other stuff as well. Like, for example, he doesn't pay his rent. He's very irresponsible. And he just doesn't have a lot of time to do stuff. Like, he barely has time for work, so that's probably why he makes less money. He barely has time for anything, because there's always something to do. There's always something going on. I mean, look at how many crimes bloody appear as I play the game. Can you imagine that being Peter's regular day? Oh, hey, MJ, just about to come over to dinner. Oh, whoops, sorry, there's a crime. Okay, done that crime. Oh, look, I found a backpack. Okay, Mary Jane, I'm on my way. Oh, no, there's another crime. Sorry, MJ, got a rain check. Like, that would be frustrating to a girl. So, I can imagine maybe it has something to do with Spider-Man. Maybe that's why they broke up. But anyways, after doing that mission, we now unlock another new suit, the negative suit. But again, we need a research token if we want to purchase this. It's basically the advanced suit, but literally in negative colours. And that's basically a hint towards the villain who runs the demons. I will use that suit at some point. It does come with the ability, a negative shockwave, which is a ability where you punch the ground and you will emit a shockwave in, well, negative colours. In fact, it's basically the power the demons use, but obviously we'll get into their powers later. Oh, I can't show off the video because I don't actually have the suit. But either way, oh man, I love that cutscene. I love that cutscene so much. Right, what suit should we try out next? We've just done the noir suit. I can't purchase any other suit until I get research points, which I have none. Do you know what? Let's try the next one on the list. I think for the next few missions, I'm going to be going with Scarlet Spider. This suit comes with the ability Hollow Decoy. I actually am going to use that ability. It's an ability that makes it so you can make duplicates of yourself, so enemies will go after the duplicates. But if the enemies punch the duplicates, they get stunned as well. So yeah, it basically will confuse all enemies around you. I like this suit actually. I like the red and the blue. I like the eyes. This comes from the Spider-Man clone saga, which is a saga in the Ultimate series, where Peter finds out that he has a clone called Ben Reilly, and Ben Reilly also has spider powers, and decides to use those spider powers to become a sort of, well, first he becomes an assassin, and then afterwards he becomes like a secondary Spider-Man in another state, and he calls himself the Scarlet Spider, and he makes this suit. He makes the suit out of a ripped up hoodie and some spandex. He has his web shooters on the outside. He has a little utility belt. I quite like this suit. I think it's quite cool, and I like his little ability as well. I think the ability is a reference to the clones, like for example the fact that he makes hollow duplicates and stuff, which by the way, you can equip that ability to any suit, and the duplicates will actually look like the suit that you're wearing. So yeah, that is the Scarlet Spider suit. That's its ability. Obviously I'll show off its ability when we get into some combat, but right now we are currently, actually, well, let's see what we have to do. Actually, I haven't even loaded back into the hub world properly yet, so yeah.
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime.
And so now we hear about yet another familiar face, Herman Schultz. We have encountered him at this point for the 3rd time in the Spider-Man-a-thon. We've faced him in Spider-Man 2002. We've faced him in Ultimate Spider-Man, which honestly, Ultimate Spider-Man is his worst version. But now we're going to face him again. Herman Schultz is also the Shocker, and he is the next guy we're going to be going after. Right, let's see where that mission is, and then I can sort of set up a path as to how I'm going to get there. Oh, now I can purchase a new skill. Okay, what skill should I get? Spin cycle, so I can throw enemies without webbing them. Downward strike. Improves focus the higher the combo. I think I'm definitely going to get that, because where I'm getting better a little bit with combos, I would kind of like to be rewarded more for pulling off more combos. So I'm going to buy that skill for now, and then I think I'm going to save up my points for more skills later. And we have another crime going on. Sorry, Herman. I'll be with you in a sec. I got to stop this little crime first before I stop the big crimes. Otherwise, I would not be Spider-Man.
I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab.
Oh, in fact, this other crime's a car chase. So literally, like, imagine a day in the life of Peter, 2 crimes at once, and you're trying to be in a relationship. Like, you know, when you're in a relationship, your other half, like, will want attention. Girls will want your attention in a relationship. In fact, well, you technically both do. You both want each other's attention in a relationship. Otherwise, what's the point of being in the bloody relationship in the first place? You know, it's not just all about, like, you know, doing it and stuff. It is actually about spending time together, you know, committing time to each other. And so, obviously, I can imagine Peter being Spider-Man. He probably wasn't very good at that. But maybe, just maybe, there'll be a bit more fleshing out as to why Peter and Mary Jane broke up. Oh my god, I'm so bad at stopping these cars sometimes. But there we go. I'm sure they're going to flesh out a bit more why Peter and Mary Jane broke up, but I can imagine that's basically the reason why, was he was so bad at devoting time to being Spider-Man and a good boyfriend, so that's the reason why him and Mary Jane didn't work out. Right, let's activate my suit ability, Hollow Decoy. Right. And so now I have two decoys available, but the giant guy basically went and pounded on both of them, then decided to hit me up. Thanks a lot, giant guy. And so now we've got to take him down. So again, they will punch the decoy and they will get stunned after they take down the decoy, but obviously if you still take too long to take them down, then they will eventually, you know, realize that it's a fake, and then they'll come after you, and then you do still need to, well, beat them up afterwards. So, yeah. Right. I'm glad that didn't break my combo. I noticed that the timing for the combos, like, is actually really nice and generous. So if you do sort of dilly-dally, your combo still doesn't break. And there we go. I took that guy down.
Nothing
I'm
like
done.
a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his toes.
Right, now I was trying to place my marker on that backpack because I thought the mission was over, but I forgot sometimes in car chases as well, they call for reinforcements and stuff. Like, literally, the missions get a little bit longer, like the crimes and stuff, because sometimes, yeah, they will call for reinforcements and stuff. Right, this one's a newspaper article.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
You can kind of read what this newspaper article says if you look closely at it, but there is no read button that sort of highlights the text clearer for you. But, yeah. A newspaper article that blames Spider-Man for killing people, even though it was Electro. And also there's coupons at the back for a slab rib dinner for $10.99, not bad, or $35 for a nice meal. Hey! Might have to use these coupons if we actually could. I wish you could, although, wait, I bet they're probably expired. Because remember, this is a backpack that Peter left around the city, actually. So yeah, I bet those coupons are out of date. So I guess we won't be using those. Right, I need to actually figure out where Shocker is, because the marker's not appearing on my map. The map kind of takes a while to load. It's a bit weird like that. Oh, wait, there we go. It's appeared now. Right, the Shocker mission's down that way. That's the Feast Center. That's where Aunt May works. So, right, let me make a pathway to this mission. I think I'm going to sort of go boom, 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 and then just go straight to the mission as there's nothing else for me to do. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're going to go for the backpack first. Again, that's what I'm going to do. I like to set up a little path for myself, and that's what I'm going to follow. And if any crimes pop up along the way, well, then that's more playtime in this wonderful, wonderful suit that we get to experience. Right, there's a building over there that I can snap a picture of, so let's do that. Again, you want to pick up these landmarks as you see them. Got a picture.
An armed mugging was just reported. Need a unit on scene.
And now we have news of an armed mugging going on, so let's go. Swingy, swingy. Whoosh. And then, muggers. Right, muggers. Why is it always muggers? Can you guys just not pick on people? I also like how the holographic decoys kind of taunt the enemies as well. Like, they'll dance around or do goofy little animations. I swear I was dodging you guys. And there we go. One of the guys hit the decoy, and now he is completely stunned all the guys around him as well, actually. I didn't realize how far the stunning goes. Oh, what the heck? I didn't realize you had a crowbar, and now you broke my lovely combo. What? I'm pressed circle! What the hell? I swear, sometimes the dodge just doesn't respond the way I want it to. But anyways, now I'm close to another building, actually. I might as well snap a pic of it. In fact, there it is right there. Get a nice angle from up here. Gotcha. But literally, I pressed circle so many times when I saw that guy behind me, like, moving his fist towards my face. And Spider-Man just stood there. Oh, there's a landmark here. Got that. Right. But anyways, yeah, I love the Scarlet Spider suit. It looks really, really cool. Doesn't have the eye lenses, though. So, obviously, we won't really see this suit emote much in the cutscenes. But still, overall, a nice-looking suit. Again, I like the Spider-Man clone stuff. Right, now this one is on the train track. And obviously, yeah, if the train's there, you can't go and get it. You want to be careful. You don't want to get hit by the train. And then my backpack is right here. And it has...
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
An old phone that Peter had to dumpster dive for, and then he used the parts for it for something. Maybe a communication device? Or something? Maybe put it in the mask, because I know Peter has a communication device inside his mask. Equipped with police radio and stuff. So that must be, yeah, that must be what he used it for. Right, now we have a crime going on over here.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
Right, I'm gonna... Oh, dodge you. Now they've called for backup. Spawn my decoys. Really? How did I still get shot by that? I was dodging him. Shoot the decoy. There, get stuck to the wall. Boom. Oh, dodge you. And then web you to the... Oh, never mind. I was going to web him to the wall, but never mind. They literally didn't even pay any attention to my decoys. Like, what the heck? You guys are supposed to, you know, lure the enemies away from me, and you didn't do anything that time.
Good news.
Right, so I did set up my path. I'm going to get that backpack, that building, then I'm going to go straight to the next mission. Still can't build any other suits, though, because we haven't unlocked research points, although I'm going to show you guys how to unlock those once we get to that. You actually unlock them in two ways. One of the ways is really interesting and leads to a lot of side missions and collectibles. The other way, you kind of wouldn't notice unless you've replayed some of the mini-games this game has to offer, but again, I will talk about that when I get to that.
Is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since
There's a backpack up there.
on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears the mask.
A lot of people reckon that more suits will get added as DLC as the game goes on. I really hope that's the case, because the suit menu does look kind of lacking, actually. So, you know, I do hope they add more suits as DLC. I will be covering all the DLC for this game as well. Obviously, once this playthrough finishes and the Spider-Man-a-thon finishes, I will be moving on to other games, but I will come back for the DLC. It's the DLC, so I got to. Alright, now I'm on the next landmark, which is the Daily Bugle. I kind of want to get a good angle of this one. I want to get the sign in the picture.
It's called copycat behavior, people.
Boom, there we go. That's one of the landmarks. Oh, there is another one right over there. But then if I go that way, I got to get these two along the way. Nah, let's just go straight to the mission. I don't want to waste any more time. The more story missions we can do, the better, so... yeah, let's go. I'm pretty well leveled, well equipped for this next mission. And besides, we're only going after Herman, the Shocker. We faced him so many times. We got this. Let's go get him. Oh my days, my momentum! Yeah, can I just say, it's really satisfying when you pull off some really swift and fast web swings. It can really, really, really be fun to just fly around the city after you pull off a successful swing. Obviously, you know, it is swinging. You're not really flying over the city. But obviously, you know, you take gaps in between when you're swinging. And so it leads to some really fun moments like this. Okay. Whoosh. Yeah, things are fairly quiet, but oh well, they'll pick up. And another crime? Are you serious? Is Shocker basically trying to distract me from going after him by setting up multiple crimes everywhere?
It's not even Black Friday.
Oh, nice try. Oh.
Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Oh, let's go with the finisher. Oh, this was the Midair finisher. I actually haven't done that one yet. Right, I'm going to dispense my decoys now. Hopefully someone hits them. Come on, hit the decoy. Oh, no, you don't. You're not shooting me. Alright, dodge you, and then finish you off. Boom. Okay, and now... oh, I forgot you countered. Oh my god. Dodge. Right, two enemies, both with melee weapons, so they can automatically counter. Like so! Oh, god damn it, I pressed circle! Stop doing that! Okay. Oh my god. I hate the melee weapon guys because they always block. And now you can have that. And there we go. Defeated him.
If you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
Right. There. Now can no more crimes pop up? The mission is right there. I'm going for it. Let's go stop the Shocker. Whoosh. But yeah, it's so satisfying when you nail like really good speed as you're web swinging. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh my god.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
At this point, just in the Spider-Man-a-thon itself, we already have so much history with Herman Schultz as the Shocker. So hearing Spider-Man just go, "Hi Herman," in the most casual way to the Shocker is kind of how I would react in this marathon. With the way we've seen the Shocker so many times. But anyways, chase sequences! I didn't actually think they'd be in this game, and I was actually kind of hoping that they weren't. But they're not as unforgiving as a certain other Spider-Man game, which actually I ended with a chase sequence because it was so bloody hard that I couldn't do it. But yes, chase sequences, everyone! We have to chase the Shocker as he bounces around the city. No joke, he's literally just using his shock gloves to bounce around the city. And he sort of craterizes the place and makes little holes and stuff. But once you get close to him, you pin him down and that's it. Oh god, ow! And he's off.
Noted.
Oh wait, no he's not. Round 2, let's go. Oh no you don't, you are not getting away from me. Like I said, I've already had enough of chase sequences from a certain other Spider-Man game. Can't believe they're in this game too, but at least they're a bit easier. Games, not gonna lie, games have gotten a lot easier over the years. And this certainly shows in the Spider-Man Marathon, or sorry, the Spider-Manathon. Because some of the early Spider-Man games are really, really challenging. But then the newer ones, like this one, kind of make up for that. Oh no you don't, you are not getting away from me. And now, in phase 2 of this chase, Shocker will occasionally try and shoot you. But you can air dodge by pressing the circle button, obviously when your spider sense appears. And Spider-Man just sort of like, he'll either move to the left or move to the right to sort of dodge out of the way. But then we pin him down again. Just stay still, Herman. You aren't getting away from this. And there we go. We stop him the one way we know how, by pinning his hands together.
But your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
I love how Spider-Man tries to casually speak with him like, I love your suit, can we talk design details? But no, he doesn't want to talk. We just arrested him for crying out loud.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I really do like Spider-Man's friendship with Yuri.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh.
Right. So as Spider-Man says, now he's got a bit of free time, and we have our next story mission, but we also have a side mission that literally just popped up. A side mission called Spider-Man PI. So actually, I think I'm going to do the side mission first, then I'm going to do the story mission, and now I actually have an upgrade for my droney. My droney drone. Yes, there we go. I wish we could actually rotate the drone, you know, get a good look around it, but nope, the game doesn't let us. Also, I have a skill point. Do I spend it or do I save it? Because it depends really on what upgrade I want to get. Charge jump. That was only useful for the hub world, really. Don't really need that right now. Air marshal. Generates more focus from air attacks. He had gotten away with it if it wasn't for us meddling kids. Exactly, he would have got away with that if it wasn't for a meddling Spider-Man. Right, When below half health, attacks generate focus faster. Oh, I do like that one. I'm going to go with that one, actually. I was tempted to save my points, but no, I am going to use them for that.
Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Yeah, right, Spider-Man. You're only going to ask him because it's an Asian-looking mask and he's Asian. Jeez, you're goddamn right. No, I'm joking.
The one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
I like how they're trying to establish how their friendship is going to work. Hey, can I know we split up, but like, can I call you whenever? Yeah, whenever, whatever. Pff, you know, whatever the weather, we gonna be better together. No, I mean, you know, like, just, you know, stuff like that. I was just being stupid. But anyways, yeah, oh man, I really hope they get back together. Yo, a lot of thugs down here. What's going on? Let's stop this crime. Holo decoys, go! Oh boy, I'm always ready for a fight. Ooh, okay, web you up. Oh, web him to the wall. There we go, he's stuck to the wall now. Hey, can you guys maybe attack the decoys? The decoys aren't really serving their purpose. So not gonna lie, kind of a rubbish ability. Like, sometimes they will literally just not even focus on the decoys at all. Right. Get you in the air. And now, one more guy. Boom! Take him down. And then, oh, what? Whoa, what the what? These were just normal thugs and now demons show up? Boom. Okay. Web you down. Web you down. Haha. Done an ultimate Spider-Man right there. Web both those guys down. And there we go.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Now, I do want to talk about something that can happen in this little robbery side mission I just done. Now, they were dealing drugs in the back of this car, like these thug guys right here. And we have to beat all of them up. And the reason why there were so many of them is because you can actually get distracted fighting those guys. And when you get distracted fighting them, if you get too far away from the car, like let's say for example the fight got about here, one of the guys will actually shut the trunk of the car, hop in the car and drive off, and then this mission can transition into a chase sequence. So literally, that's kind of an example of 2 missions in one, where one mission can suddenly turn into another mission. Because I could have been beating these guys up, I could have got really, really sidetracked, one of the guys would have hopped in the car, maybe even 3 of them would have hopped in the car, and they would have driven off. However, what ended up happening was I beat up all the thugs. I actually took them all out very, very well. Haha, you're webbed up. Wait. Smile for the camera. There we go. And because I beat them up fairly quickly, some other thugs showed up, like the demons. And now we actually basically ended up taking down some demons as well. And they are very, very, very unconscious. But there we go. Wow. So, yeah. But basically, that's something that can happen if you do screw up this crime here. Is that, yeah, basically some of these guys will show up. Now, I'm really, really, really close to the main mission, but I am going to deviate to the side mission because I do really want to do it for that XP. So, let's go. Let's go do the side mission next. And, oh, speak of the bloody devil, another crime? Okay, drug deal in Little Tokyo. Okay, let's go. There's the main mission right there, that lovely yellow beam of light telling me to go there. Not right now, though. Gotta be Spider-Man and save people. God, what kind of Spider-Man would I be if I didn't stop crime? That's a bit too Iron Man for my liking. Iron Man can overlook crimes, but not me. I'm the Spider-Man.
Oh, come on, fellas.
Gotta look out for the little guy. Oh my god, that brute guy really got me there. Again, the brutes are really annoying. Their punches do the most damage. They are really, really quick. And, yeah, you just want to make sure you are perfect dodging their attacks. A lot. Because they hurt. But there we go. You know what else hurts? That. Right, let's spawn some decoys. Let the brutes get distracted a little bit. Oh. Although they're still ignoring them. I mean, come on. What is with these decoys? Right, there we go. Got that one. If you perfect dodge them, you automatically web them up, meaning you can attack them. But normally what you are supposed to do is web them up the manual way by mashing the R1 button. But I seriously recommend you buy the perfect dodge, because then obviously, you know, you do it automatically, which is always good. Oh my god, these guys hit like tanks. I mean, it makes sense, because they basically are like tanks, but still. There we go, got that guy. And that's that little crime done.
Huh. This did keep these wannabe pushers in check.
Again, you do the crimes to get crime tokens, and you need those to craft suits and upgrades, so... Now that we've got that, let's go do this side mission. So, Spider-Man PI. Let's go. Another one in the park, I believe, although this is a different park. Okay, let's see who needs our help today. You. Hi there. I love how the camera zooms in before you start the mission to sort of make it really feel like you're up close and having a conversation with this person.
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like
yeah,
that.
we can't help with relationship problems. Spider-Man's not even in a relationship himself.
Trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
So this woman, Carmen, here, is worried that her husband's up to some shady activity. And so, as the private eye, we need to go figure out what's going on.
Rodrigo's picture.
So let's go have a look. Can I just take a moment to appreciate the game's soundtrack as well? I love these moments where you get these sort of like suspicious songs and stuff. It really feels like very James Bondy and stuff. Like very James Bond-like, this music. Because we are basically spying on a woman's husband, so...
That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
Like her blue hair, though. Right, so we have to get a photo of this woman here.
Angle. Need to get it straight on.
But I need to get a picture of her face. So, we want to web zip over to this sign right here. I don't know how she doesn't notice Spider-Man doing spider stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I saw... Like, you know sometimes when you see stuff from the corner of your eye? I'm pretty sure a red and blue suit sticks out in the corner of your eye. And as you're talking to someone, you would be like, yeah, so... Spider-Man? And then you sort of like get suspicious. Now, this next part here... We have to follow the taxi, but you don't want to move too fast unless the taxi speeds up. If we get too close to the taxi, it'll raise suspicion that she, and she'll basically, like, know that someone's following her, because, I mean, come on. It's pretty obvious when Spider-Man's following you. He swings around the city so casually and stuff, so it must be pretty inconspicuous and weird when, he's specifically following you. So you don't want to stay too close, but you don't want to get too far either. We can't lose the taxi. We just want to follow it, see where she's going. And that's basically what we're doing in this mission, we're just following. Tail the mystery woman. Oh, the taxi's come to a stop.
Another victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Right, now because we can't get a good angle because there's no like street signs or lampposts we can go down, we actually have to, yeah, snap a photo from up here. And there we go, now we actually have a pretty good angle, we can snap the picture. Also I like it because Spider-Man will do his hanging upside down pose, which is really, really cool. Although it's kind of blocking the camera so I can't really see these two, but yeah. They're talking about some kind of illegal plan though. Might be their biggest score yet. They're planning a heist.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Right, let's wait for him to get in the... Oh, he's getting in a different cab, actually. Okay, where's he off to now? Don't let him get too far, but also don't want to stay too close, because otherwise he'll be suspicious. Right. Wait for it.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train
He's
path.
taking the train. Now, we can't obviously ride the train because it'll be pretty weird seeing Spider-Man ride the train for a change. So, we kind of need to, yeah, use the train system to follow the train.
Met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
But obviously, the train moves quick. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about being too close or too far with this one. Well, obviously, no, you do have to worry about being too far. You don't want to lose the damn train.
Not a great combination. I need to find out who else.
But then obviously the train goes down, you know, train tracks, so it can obviously go down a route that we can't take, meaning we are going to have to go around buildings, go through buildings, and stuff like that. But basically try and keep up with it, and don't lose it. Again, this is like another chase sequence, much like a certain other Spider-Man game that I still need to finish, but it's still quite fun. Now obviously when the train's out here, you don't want to touch it. You just want to stay near it still. Obviously, if you do touch it, you never know, it'll make a sound, he might hear us or something. You know, you just got to kind of think realistically as well. Like, if you were Spider-Man following a train with a guy suspicious on it, you kind of wouldn't want, like, to be detected.
I should head over near the subway exit, wait for him to get out.
Now the train has come to a stop. We now wait at this subway exit, and he should make his... There he is. His appearance.
He's heading for that office building.
Okay. Now he's going in there. Right. We can't go in the office building, he'll see us coming. But he is going to get inside an elevator, so what we do is we climb the wall and stay in line with him. Obviously it did speed up a little bit there. And now we get to this area where we have these windows, the only windows we can see through. And that's basically where we need to follow him. But obviously don't go on the windows because there's nothing more obvious than Spider-Man hanging on a window and being detected that way. But we do need to get a picture of that board right there because it looks like they're planning something. Only way to do that is the best way I know how, with our trusty camera. Right. This guy's not facing this way, so I can use my camera, say, about here. You just want to be careful. Make sure you check what way they're facing. Because if they are sort of facing you, you don't want to be on the window. Because that will get you detected. This one here is kind of tricky to do. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Got it. Right, now just hug the wall. Make sure they don't see me.
They're on the move.
Okay, so now they've come up with their plan, and now they're on the move. They're gonna do a heist. But we're not gonna let that happen. We're Spider-Man after all. No crime goes on in our streets.
Stop that car.
Right, now we have to stop both their cars. Let's go. And now it just becomes like a typical chase mission. Right. Hello, boys. Pleasure seeing you guys here. Who wants to poke their heads out first? You? You're gonna be my first victim. There we go. Right, how about you, Mr. Driver, sir? You want to poke your head out? Oh, you... Ow! Want to shoot my butt? Okay. Okay, now you poke your head out. Get over it. I saw a video where someone found a pride flag hanging from one of the buildings in this game. +2 stars. Also, hi. Hey, Jojo! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Yes, I am playing this game. I'm still fairly early on in my stream, but I have seen quite a bit on my own time. However, this is still fresh reactions to most of the stuff happening in this game. But anyways, please, yes, make yourself comfortable and enjoy the rest of the stream. Right, okay, we stopped that car, but the other car's getting away, so we gotta move. We gotta move fast. Also, wait, Nico and... Oh, God! Also, wait, Nico and Roman, is Spider-Man moonlighting in Liberty City? Yes, he is. New York City is Liberty City. I mean, the Statue of Liberty is pretty much near New York, right? So, that would make sense. I did take a little bit of damage there, but now, let's whip up the driver. Out you go, good sir. And now let's stop the car the best way we know how. By pulling it down. I'm surprised the bumper is still intact after that. The hood gets a bit scuffed up, but the bumper... Surely the bumper would have scrape marks or something. But no, the bumper of the car is fine.
Beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just...
Right now I am rocking the Scarlet Spider suit, and I have shown off its ability, which is the hollow disguise. Hollow disguise, the holographic stuff, basically. I was going to say hollow guys, I was about to reference Ratchet and Clank, but yeah, well actually it does work like the hollow guys. No, actually no, the hollow guys made you look like someone else in Ratchet and Clank. This is a hollow decoy, which makes decoys spawn. Although I'm not really a big fan of it, like, because sometimes enemies will literally... There are moments when I'm spawning the decoys and enemies still don't go for them. So I've kind of found the decoys a bit useless. I don't know, I'll give it one more go, but if they're still, like, not serving their purpose, I'll switch to another ability. Again, the one thing I like is that you can switch suit abilities whenever you want, and I still don't have any research points to craft another suit. So, yeah, there's that. Right, so we've done the side mission, the only thing left is the main mission. However, I do want to show off one thing. One particular thing, although actually, wait, I don't know. Do I show it off or don't I? There is something I do want to show off that can get you research points, and I kind of do want some research points so I can craft the other suits, but at the same time, I haven't really used the Scarlet Spider suit for too long. Actually, no, I'll wait until I actually show you guys the main way you get research points. But there is another way you can get research points, and it kind of involves Dr. Octavius's puzzles once again, but I'll get into that later. Let's go do the story mission now, but I'm going to set up a little path where I get this backpack first along here. There we go. Oh! Shocker's classic suit, but torn.
Uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
And yes, if you actually look, that is the pattern of his classic suit. Damn, look at all those Spider-Men. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, literally, so this is actually the pattern of Shocker's classic suit. So, where we're sort of, you know... Where we've sort of done the Spider-Man-a-thon, I actually quite like this, because it's like connecting all the other games together. Obviously, no, we know the games are not connected together. Each game is set in its own universe. But I do like this bit of memorabilia here, that there is actually a classic Shocker suit, and he obviously does upgrade to later better suits. But the sort of reference here is that, like, you know, this would be like sort of his comic book suit. And I mean, yeah, Peter has his classic suit. You know, we have his classic suit right here. So it kind of makes sense as well that Shocker would have a classic suit as well. Obviously, this isn't the Sam Raimi suit. This is this universe's version of the classic suit with the eye lenses and stuff. But it looks very much like the comics. So, obviously, you know. And then, yeah, we have other suits as well, yeah. Damn, look at those Spider-Men. Yo, you'll know I love bonus costumes. Yes, Bonus costumes are a thing, and they are fantastic. There are loads of them to collect, and obviously we haven't even scratched the surface. Again, that one we could only get with all the backpacks, but I will be showing off each suit as we go through the game. Right, so the main mission is there. Oh boy, there are a lot of things in this one area here, so I'm definitely going to grab those. Along the way, I want to make sure I'm getting all these collectibles. I will basically treat this like a 100% run, because this game's actually not that hard to 100%. At least I don't think. I don't know, it seems pretty easy so far, so I might as well. Oh, in fact, 2 of the buildings I need to take pictures of are right here. Okay, oh, aim. I want to sort of get a nice blurry picture. There we go, action shot. Perfect. You can still web swing with the camera filter on, and it just makes it so that when you press L2, you go into camera view. So, like for example, like that. So, yeah. And then I want to get a picture of this movie theater, I think. Oh, no, that's not a movie theater. I think that's a club. I don't know, I'm not familiar with New York, so I'm sorry if I butcher what stuff is. I want to get a picture of this as well. There we go, several pictures. Oh, look, there's another one. Picture of this church right here. You see that? Getting all these pictures. And now, on my way to getting the backpack. And that got me a level up. Now I'm level 13, and I earned a skill point. Well, I'm going to save that skill point. I'm going to wait until I have 2 skill points before I buy my next upgrade, because I think some of my later upgrades actually require 2 skill points. Oh, there's the backpack right there. So there we go. Let's see what Spider-Man has to say about this one.
Finish this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now.
Wait, did I find another suit? Oh, I did! Oh! The electro-proof suit. Oh, I like this. So this is a suit that Spider-Man makes when he fights Electro, and the suit is designed to basically insulate all of Electro's blasts. And now we do know that Electro is in this game, so I might save this suit for when we actually end up fighting Electro, but that's not going to be for quite a while. Or at least so I think, because I know at least in my playthrough, my other playthrough that I've done in my spare time, I'm literally like 10 or so hours into the game, and I still haven't got to some of the E3 stuff. I've done so far 2 missions that are from E3. I'll obviously get to those in the streams, but I still haven't got to when you get to the raft. I still haven't got to the Sinister Six, and I'm literally so many hours into this game. I really feel like this game is such a long game, and so it definitely will be sticking its presence on this channel, much like the web stick around in Spider-Man. But anyways, yeah, so that's the electro-proof suit. Very cool looking. I like its design. I like how much more muscly it makes Spider-Man, but that is because it has got a lot of extra padding. So, Spider-Man's kind of cheating. He's making himself look a little bit buff there, when really he's, you know, he's alrightly built. I mean, look, you can see his muscles there. You can see his muscles here. Not so much in the Homecoming suit, but yeah. Although I don't like it, I will use the Spider-Punk suit at some point. Don't worry, just I am saving it because I'm not a big fan of that suit. And yeah, I will get into the DLC suits afterwards. Like, for example, Iron Spider, I will definitely use after I've used Homecoming for a bit, just to sort of show the change between that suit to that suit and stuff. And the Velocity suit I will use at some point, although I'm not a fan of the eyes. But either way, yeah, I will be showing off each suit, do not worry. Right, so actually, in doing that, I got all this stuff here, and then there's only a few things left in this district, so I might as well grab those, actually, and then that's this district completely finished. And then I'm going to make my way over to the main mission, where we need to speak to Martin Lee about the stuff we just found. Because we basically found a mask, and Martin Lee knows enough about art history that he can probably tell us what that mask means. Okay, let's go. Whoosh! When you press the X button after doing a web zip, you can sort of do like a front flip whoosh sort of thing. That's why I was doing that. Helps you build up momentum again. It's really satisfying when you pull off a nice chain of swinging and you get a lot of momentum from it. Oh, this bag's underneath. Yes, I remember this one because there's actually a tunnel right here. And the bag is in the tunnel. There it is. So we want to aim up and then web zip over to the ceiling right here. And then the bag's over there. What DLC? There will be DLC coming to this game. Only one of the DLC has been confirmed, which is for next month. It is the next month's DLC will be the heist DLC, where Spider-Man goes up against Black Cat. And then we do know the names of the other DLC, but we don't know necessarily what they're going to be about. So it is going to be a while till we find out what those are, but I will be covering all the DLC this game has to offer. So safe to say, yeah, like I said, this game will be staying its welcome for a while on the channel. This might even be the longest game in the whole Spider-Man-a-thon. But don't worry, I will have other playthroughs coming. So please, stick around for not only the Spider-Man stuff, but the other stuff coming as well. I'm just saying, the Spider-Man-a-thon will be going on for a very long time. Just because of how much there is in this game. Right, that's all the landmarks in this district. One more backpack, and then that'll be all the backpacks in this district. And then this district will be fully complete. And then we just have to get the rest of the collectibles in the other districts. Right, our backpack is actually on top of... Oh, there it is. I was going to say it's on top of that purge point, but no, it's not. It's right here. Oh, Rhino's horn.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it.
Kind of looks very metallic as well. Like, look at the shine at the back and that texture. Very metallic right there. So I can imagine, yeah, if you get hit by that, it's gonna hurt. Like, literally. I was trying to, like, transition that into the DK rap. Like, if he hits you, wow, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He is the Rhino of the Spider-Villain crew. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's why I kind of went rhythmic with my sort of voice there. But anyway, right. So long as no crimes pop up, we've completed this district. So now we are all clear to go to the next story mission. So let's do this. Let's go. Again, side missions aren't required to unlock story missions. However, I will confirm there are some points in the game where, for example, you're waiting for a phone call from a certain character or something, or you're waiting for Spider-Man to come up with a decision, and then that's basically the game's way of going, you should probably do some other missions whilst the game loads the next main mission. But, like, story missions do pretty much pop up, like, very much straight away, almost.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
And again, the time of day changes based on what mission you're doing. So, for example, it's night right now because the last mission we done was at night time, and then the hub world will stay night until I do a mission that's set during the daytime. And we actually get this hilarious loading screen right here of Spider-Man playing on his phone whilst eating a buttered bagel, waiting for it to be daytime. He doesn't sleep. He literally just sits out there on his phone waiting for it to be daytime whilst eating a bagel.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Right, now, last stream, I actually mentioned how, so last stream at the beginning of the game, we rescued this girl who was a homeless girl who was being attacked by a bunch of thugs. And I sort of wondered if she would be here in this area, because this is a homeless shelter, after all. And I actually found out she is here. She's on the second floor somewhere. And I actually do want to find her, because it leads to an interesting bit of dialogue between her and Peter. In fact, Peter even learns her name. I kind of forgot her name. I think it was Gloria? But she actually is here. After all, this is the homeless shelter. There's Martin Lee's office. That's where we're supposed to go. But let's look around. And in fact, yeah, you can interact with all the homeless people here. You can talk to all of them. You can also find Aunt May and interact with her. There's a guy right here. I wonder if we can speak to him. No, he doesn't seem to be fairly chatty. But I know she is here. She is here somewhere. She sticks out straight away because as soon as you run past her, she sort of like, Peter will either make a comment or she will sort of like nudge you and be like, oh hey, like, you sound familiar, or do I know you, or something like that. But she is here.
That cute social worker was here again today.
I know she's on the second floor somewhere. In one of the corridors. Unless she sort of moves around and she's in different places. I know she's here somewhere. I remember last time I saw her was on one of these steps. I don't know if maybe, like, you get something for finding her every single time. That's not her. That is a female hobo, but that's not her. Where is she? Maybe she's in a different place every single time. I'd laugh if there's a trophy for finding her every single time. But I know she's here somewhere. This is Aunt May's office, by the way. I should probably talk about that. You can actually come in here and inspect the place. In fact, let's go up to this, and we actually find a nice little picture.
Man, was I ever a dork.
Oh, look at little Peter. Yep, really is looking very dorky there. I love the photos in this game.
Have an awkward phase.
That was a very awkward phase. So glad he got the powers and he could ditch the glasses and stuff. Do you know where Glasgow is? Yes, I know where Glasgow is. I do live in the UK, after all. And I did take geography. Well, actually, no, I didn't take geography. I took geography until a certain point, then I switched over to history. More baby photos, a couple of drawings and stuff, and ooh, a coffee machine. Lovely. And then I believe there's something on Aunt May's desk, which actually is a nod to one of the parts of Peter's origin story. The death of our tragic yet beloved uncle, Uncle Ben.
Miss you.
Miss Uncle Ben a lot. There he is inspiring Peter to do some woodwork, and then he's the one who fuels Peter's desire to become a scientist. Oh man, a true bit of Spider-Man backstory. Again, this game doesn't do Spider-Man's origin story, because other things have done that a lot, and Insomniac even said, like, we've seen the origin story so many times.
No.
This game just skips straight to the good stuff. Spider-Man's been Spider-Man for 8 years. But I do love when the world shows you the origin story. It gives you a nice bit of world building and shows you the stuff that we've missed in the 8 years. Again, Peter in this universe gets his powers at 15, but he's been Spider-Man for 8 years, so now he's 23. And so, yeah, right. I can't find Gloria anywhere. I've looked at Aunt May's office. Screw it, let's just go speak to Martin Lee. But we will run into Gloria, the hobo we rescued at the start of the game, much later.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Now, obviously, if you've seen a lot of the game's marketing, you know, the trailers, the E3 gameplay, you obviously know who Martin Lee eventually becomes. In fact, the suit, when he literally, when his character model is wearing that suit, like, you know, suit and tie, obviously he's wearing that because he's running a business here. This is his business, helping homeless people, making the world a better place. But it really does show when he's wearing the suit who he will eventually become. I won't say, though, in case if anyone has been, you know, under a rock about this game and hasn't seen a lot of the trailers and stuff and doesn't know a lot about Martin Lee's character and who he becomes, but he is very important. And at the moment, he's still kind of an inspiration to Peter. You know, he still, like, sort of helps Peter and stuff. He tells us now that the mask symbol means demon. So, that's why, like I said earlier, these guys, I called them the Demons. That's their gang name, because they're wearing these demon masks. It's a pet name Spider-Man gives them after learning that that mask means the word demon. So we now know the gang is called the Demons.
Demons, huh? Catchy name.
See? MJ even said it! Catchy name! There we go. In fact, she even gives them that nickname in her article, so there we go. More proof that she calls them the Demons. Again, loving how many of you guys are here. The stream's really picking up. Please do not forget to like the stream as well, guys. Let me know that you're all enjoying it, and let me know that you're all comfortable. So yeah. Right. I like this. Okay, I kind of want to show this off as well. I was trying to look at my skills, though, because it says I have a new skill. But I like it whenever you're in a building, and you get this really fun animation of Spider-Man with his arms crossed, because there's no signal, and he can't see the map, and he's just sort of like, ugh. But yeah, the Oscorp satellites don't work in here. I'm sorry, I just want to get rid of that new blinking marker. Although, actually, no, I don't think it will go away until I buy an upgrade. Because I hate it when you have those little new symbols next to something. Does anyone else get like that? In a game where you read character bios, or you have something new in the menu. Does anyone hate seeing that bloody new marker? Oh my days. Have you played the Mega Man 11 demo or ever played a Mega Man game? I have played a couple of Mega Man games, haven't beaten any, and I would like to play the Mega Man 11 demo. In fact, I will download it, I'll get to working on some art for it, and I think I'm going to do that in a stream. I'm going to play the Mega Man 11 demo in a stream. I think that'll actually be quite fun. So yeah, if you want to see me play the Mega Man 11 demo, don't forget to like this stream, and I will definitely cover it. Maybe give the Spider-Man-a-thon a quick break, and then just have one stream that isn't Spider-Man related, and we can do the Mega Man 11 demo as it's currently relevant. And actually, yeah, I would like to try it, because Mega Man 11 does look really good, and it has been a long time since the Blue Bomber has had his own game again. I kind of feel like Smash Bros. And Mighty No. 9's failure... Well, no, Smash Bros. Success and Mighty No. 9's failure have to do with the fact that Mega Man's getting a game again. As well as the indie game on PC, 20XX. That game as well, that's kind of a Mega Man X clone game. But that game as well, I feel like, has something to do with Mega Man returning to the spotlight again. But I will do a Mega Man 11 demo on the stream. In fact, that's probably where you'll get my first time reactions to it. Also, again, I love that the suits are in the loading screens. And they do these sick poses as well. This is thumbnail material right here. I would use this as one of the future thumbnails. In fact, I might do at a later point, but still, oh my god. But even though I could do that, there is also another thing in this game that is basically thumbnail material, and that is literally the photo mode. So, like, literally, for some of these thumbnails, I have been using the in-game photo mode and then taking screenshots. Like, I mean, come on, that's thumbnail material right there. Just having Scarlet Spider perched up with all these different filters you can use and stuff. You can even make him do different poses if you use the selfie cam.
Doc needs me at the lab.
Anyway.
Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Right, so here's a moment right here where we have to wait for Doc Ock to call us. But in the meantime... we have nothing to do, so we can move around the city. Now, whilst we wait for Doc Ock's phone call, I'm actually going to complete all the collectibles in this district, and then Doc Ock will call us, and oh, a new side mission's made itself available as well. So actually, let's clean up this district first. As soon as Doc Ock calls, I'm going to do the side mission, and then once I've done the side mission, I'm going to do the Doc Ock mission. I'm still going to call him Doc Ock because, well, it's Otto Octavius. We obviously know him in other Spider-Man games as Doc Ock. In this game, he is still Otto. He hasn't become bad. I want to say yeah. I don't know if he does become bad. Please don't spoil if he does. I do want to be pleasantly surprised. I won't be too surprised if he becomes bad. I mean, it's bloody Otto Octavius. If he does become bad, I obviously know what villain he's going to become. He's going to become the bloody Goblin, for goodness sake. I know that, guys. I know that. Jeez. Come on. I'm not stupid. God, I know Dr. Octavius becomes the Goblin. You can't fool me, okay? I got it. But yeah, like, please don't spoil if he does become bad in this game, because I do want to become pleasantly surprised. I do want to find out for myself if he does turn evil at the end or something.
Please tell me you two are back together.
When are you going to play the Mega Man 11 demo? I don't know. I just literally thought of doing that. Let me plan it. Jeez. I'll plan it at some point and I will do it. Maybe for a Thursday stream?
Touched by how concerned?
Yeah, I might do it for a Thursday stream, actually. Thursday evening. I've got nothing to do Thursday evening. I might as well. Although I do need to crack on with the artwork for that then, if I'm going to do it on Thursday. And with how much I want to play this game, literally, I haven't done any artwork or any other YouTube stuff, aside from just, you know, getting some of the thumbnails for the stream done. But yeah, I will do it at some point. Just let me plan it. It will come. It'll come. I will do it soon, though, because I do want to cover it whilst it's still relevant. I don't want to let it age. And then when, you know, it's not relevant, cover it. But at the moment, this game's super relevant, so yeah.
I totally forgot. I mean, I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Park. You're better than this.
My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
But there we go. There's a hospital bill. The sad thing is, I know so little about Spider-Man comics that Doc Ock really could have been Goblin at some point, for all I know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a universe where he becomes it, but yeah. In this game, though, Otto is Peter's boss, because Peter works for him, and he has a company called Octavius Industries, and that's the company Peter works for as a scientist. People did theorize that it would be Horizon Labs from the Marvel Spider-Man cartoon, you know, the really bad one on Disney XD, which this game unfortunately shares the name with, even though this game is so good, and that cartoon is so bad. But yeah, either way, Otto has called us, and we've also got this hospital bill from when Peter busted his shoulder. I can already imagine how he tried to explain that to Aunt May. Peter, what happened to your shoulder? Oh, you know, I was play fighting, and yeah, I broke my shoulder. Yeah, the bill was through the roof though. Obviously, being Spider-Man is a dangerous job. I can't believe we lost track of time, even though the game told us that we have to wait for the phone call. So now we're being accused of being late, when technically the game told us to be late. Right, there we go. That's all the landmarks in this area done. I did say I wanted to get them. Now I just need to get that backpack over there. And then that's every collectible in this district collected. So there you go. Whoosh! Yeah, if I crack on with the artwork for a Mega Man 11 thumbnail, I will get onto that. Just where I've been playing this game so much, because I literally cannot get my hands off of this game. I literally have not done much in terms of YouTube stuff.
Harry's VIP card for the nightclub. Harry always tried to include me.
There we go. A VIP ticket to a club that Harry Osborn got us into. Again, I just love the world building you get from every little trinket you find. Right, so now we do know of a side mission. There it is. Oh, that is far. That is really, really, really far. But we are going to do it. And there's not a lot to do along the way. I'm going to go for that backpack, and then I'm going to go straight, and then I'm going to get that backpack, that building, and then maybe that backpack, and then do that side mission. That's the sort of route I'm going to take. And let's go. And if there's any crimes along the way, that's free XP. So let's do this. So there we go. I've set my path. I'm on my way. Obviously, once I get all the collectibles and all the side missions, then it will literally be going straight for story missions. But trust me, if you guys play the way I'm playing, making sure you're going out of your way to get this stuff, you will make Spider-Man really overpowered for the story missions to come.
Life, if I ever find time to read it.
Work-life balance for idiots. I'm guessing he read this self-help book to try and figure out how to balance his life being Spider-Man, having a job, and being a boyfriend to Mary Jane. Right, that is 43 out of 55 backpacks. You see that? In collecting all this stuff, literally, I'm only on my second part, and I almost have all the backpacks. Oh, and speak of the devils, a crime. Right. Okay, criminals, this is getting a little bit old. You've got to stop robbing these stores.
Criminals. Says so right on the sign.
Time to finish you! There we go, done. Are they going to call for reinforcements? Of course they are! These bad guys never fight by themselves! Oh, what? I dodged that! Right, let's try the decoys again. Let's see if they actually will do something. Okay, one of the guys did try and shoot the decoy. It didn't stun him, though. They have to physically attack the decoy to trigger the stun gun move. So, I don't know how I still took damage there. My controller rumbled as if I did take damage. But yeah, right. Hope that's not a bat guy. In fact, it was. No, wait, no, that's a gun guy. No, the bat guy's the other guy. Oh, there we go. He hit the decoy. You fool. And the decoy actually knocked him out. Whoa.
Vintage crime stopping right there.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Right, my route. Okay, that backpack. And then there's a landmark I can get. And then one more backpack, and then I'll do the side mission. Also, I like that you can sort of hop, skip, and jump across these cars. I haven't really done it enough. Look at this. Whee! Again, I love the traversal through the world as well. Whoosh! And then swing. And then whoosh! Again, you can cover a lot of distance. I do have the double web zip. That's an upgrade I recommend as well. It helps with swinging and stuff. No other crimes? Okay, keep going. I like to imagine that those guys put so much work into making their best possible Spooderboy game so that people would finally shut up about Spider-Man 2. Yeah, exactly. Insomniac really did do their best to make a perfect Spider-Man game so that people would finally say that at least there is a definitive Spider-Man game. Now, the only thing is that any Spider-Man game after this, if it's made by another developer, is gonna have to try and top Insomniac. But I feel that where Insomniac have done this game so well, and where loads of people have said this game kind of sets up really perfectly for a sequel, I feel like Insomniac will make a sequel for this game, and that they will be handling the Spider-Man games from now on. I really hope that's the case. Spider-Man has been thrown around from developer to developer. I know it's mainly been like Treyarch, Beenox, and Activision so far and stuff, but he has had some other developers in the past as well. But I really hope Insomniac become the definitive developer for Spider-Man, because literally any other developer who picks up this franchise now will have to try and top this. And it is so hard to top this. This game is so good. Obviously, there are a few things I'll nitpick about. It is the first game in its series, so again, like the combat could be refined a little bit better and stuff. Again, there are moments when it really feels like I'm dodging, but the game says I'm not. And yeah. Right, so here we have a ticket to a wrestling match. This is obviously from Peter's origin, because remember when Peter first got his powers, he did participate in a wrestling match to try and win himself a bit of money. But then obviously things happened and it went bad, and Uncle Ben suffered as a consequence, and Peter decided that from that day forward he would become the crime fighter we see on screen right now. Right, gonna get one more pack, and then I'm gonna go to that side mission, and I'm going to do that side mission, and then I'm going to go visit Ock. We're not going to dilly-dally, we're going to crack on with it. Whoosh.
And a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us.
Oh man, it's so fun to swing through these buildings, go through these rooftops, and just hit up these landmarks, man. It is obviously annoying when your progress gets halted by, like, you goofing up or something. But it's just so relaxing. Again, I'm going to be playing this game so much just for the web swinging, I feel, as well. Because even when you web swing as well, like, there's stuff to do, like another crime that decides to bloody pop up and just take up my time. But at the same time, like, I don't know, it's just so good. Also, I like this backpack, because this backpack is literally a direct reference to Spider-Man Homecoming. Because there is a scene in Spider-Man Homecoming where he webs his bag to the back of a bin, and then the bin sort of gets moved, like, you know, a trash can. And the trash can gets moved, and he loses that backpack. And again, that's the joke with the backpacks being the collectibles, is a reference to Spider-Man Homecoming. Nelson Murdoch, attorney at law. Daredevil fans are obviously going to get this reference. In fact, there are 2 Daredevil references in this game. We'll get into the other one later. In fact, it's part of a side mission. Right, where's that crime? Oh, it's up here on this rooftop. Okay, criminals. Let's go. Right, activate the decoys! Oh, that's it. For countering me, you can definitely have your neck snapped. It seriously looks like he snaps their necks, I'm sorry. You can't tell me that Spider-Man did not just break that guy's neck doing that move. Gonna keep the combo going. Oh, they hit the decoy! They fell for it! Dodge, and then strike up, and boom. And then, oh! Nice try! Bang! You are not breaking my 31 combo. In fact, 32 after I defeated you.
Maybe don't pull a B&E.
There we go. Oh, I should have webbed another guy to a wall, but I missed my chance. Either way, that's that crime done. And now, let's go to this side mission. Spider-Man! Yes, I like this mission, actually. And for those who are crying that the Sam Raimi suit isn't in this game, it is kind of, and you're going to see what I mean when we do this mission. Also, whoa, I got a massive speed boost there, literally! Oh, so satisfying to swing around this place.
Spider-Man, over here!
Okay, Spider-Man, let's begin.
Something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter.
Also, this guy's talking and his mouth wasn't moving straight away. Insomniac, you might want to patch.
Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right, sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there. I should swing by and see what's going on.
Okay. So this guy's thanking us for saving his daughter when we've been so busy getting backpacks and taking pictures. Yeah, I don't remember rescuing anyone's daughter, so let's go see what that's about. Also, there's a building right here. Why not? Sometimes I can't help but deviate from the main path, literally. Wait, I do want a good angle of it, so, is it not going to let me take the picture? Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's this thing right here. Oh, it's off-center, right. How about now? Come on. Come on, really? How is that off-center? Off-center. Off-center. Or is the game just trying to not let me get it? That is not off-center, come on. Off-center, wow, really? Still off-center? It's this wall right here, I think. Or is it the building? Oh, wait. Oh, it's that.
If I do say so myself.
Oh, it's the bar and not the graffiti. That's weird, because last time when I done that, I did actually just genuinely take a picture of the graffiti, and the game gave that to me. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I can deviate from the main path a little bit. Oh, look, a backpack! Hang on, whilst we look for this faker, I do want to,
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
A piece of Mysterio's helmet. Oh, I like that. And also, he references that Mysterio has a fishbowl head, so if they ever make a... If Mysterio ever makes a cameo, I expect to see another fishbowl.
There's the theater. And the crime scene. I better find out what happened.
Okay, so here we are at the scene of another crime, which apparently I was here.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I didn't do this.
Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
But it wasn't me, so who is it? What about you? Do you have something to say?
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Yeah!
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way.
Did I?
South.
Yeah, yeah, I did go that way. Thank you.
Impersonating me. Could be the chameleon again.
I've got to pick up his trail.
Also, I like that. Another shout to a Spider-Man villain, the chameleon. If it is the chameleon, I don't know why he'd be saving people.
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction.
But there is someone impersonating me, and I do need to figure out why.
There's the fire damage. Looks like it got put out quickly.
Okay. Hello? What happened?
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice work, Spider-Man.
Thank you, but I didn't do this.
He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
Yep, okay, so he couldn't copy web shooters, and we know he couldn't wall crawl, because, yeah, he had to use the fire escape, but still, he's impersonating us, and he's actually doing a damn good job of it, so this man deserves a pat on the back. I not only now want to find this guy to basically sort of talk to him like, you know, why are you impersonating me? I also want to give this guy my congratulations. He's actually doing a good job around the city. Okay. Oh, a substance puzzle.
Used a fire extinguisher.
We've seen this before.
Suppressant is in this.
This is one of the mini games you can do where you have to solve puzzles. And so now for this puzzle, we have to figure out a substance, because he used the fire extinguisher. However, maybe, just maybe, we can use this substance to maybe track his DNA. Although this one's really, really, really easy. So literally just copy what I'm doing on screen for anyone who's playing alongside me who could have this video loaded up or tabbed in the background. I know who you are. I know who you are who tabs me. I got you. You know, sometimes I'm just fun to listen to. I get it. So yeah, you know, for anyone who's got me tabbed or is currently playing alongside me, maybe trying to do this stuff themselves and they're a little bit confused, there you go. That's how you do that pattern right there. Substance found.
ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track.
Okay.
He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
So yeah, he has no powers and no webs. He's just a normal guy copying me. Possibly in a rip-off Spider-Man suit. So we need to find this guy ASAP. Because if he's walking around the streets impersonating me, that means he doesn't have the ability to get away from crimes as fast as I can. So what we want to do is we want to follow this trail here, and it's going to lead us to wherever he is. Like, obviously, he can't super jump and do parkour like I can. But he certainly can get his distance. And, okay, it seems to have led here.
Hot dogs smell amazing.
Don't push it. You already got your freebie today, dude.
He gets free hot dogs? I never get free hot dogs.
Oh, that's not fair.
That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Can't believe that. Fake Spidey gets a free hot dog, and I don't even get free hot dogs. How the hell is that fair?
No lie. Right, just you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late.
Dang it, this is going to be the brand new game of the year. I'm not going to be able to wait until it gets cheaper to buy it, isn't it? Yes, it is. Again, I have said before, I really hope this game does get Game of the Year. I feel like it deserves it. I'm a little bit annoyed, though, because obviously where games like Fortnite and stuff have come out this year, and obviously, you know, all them kids, they're going to vote for the trending game. I really feel like people are going to vote for Fortnite and stuff, but they do not deserve Game of the Year. This game deserves Game of the Year for being the best Spider-Man game. Hands down, I love this game. Right, let's interrogate this guy. Where'd I learn to fight like that? What are you talking about? I mean, I know I'm pretty good with the combos. I screw up every now and then, but Jesus. What are you talking? Who is this guy? And now is he doing a better job of me than me? There he is.
People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
How could people not tell that's a knockoff?
Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Guys.
Whoa, hey guys!
He seriously looks like he's wearing a set of pajamas. That's not the real Spider-Man, come on. In fact, you know what? Because he's wearing the classic... Because he's wearing a rip-off of the classic suit, I'm going to wear my classic suit now. Hang on, bear with. I will put the Scarlet Spider suit back on, obviously, afterwards. But hang on a minute. That's not the real Spider-Man. Let me show you what the real Spider-Man looks like. Back in the classic, there we go. This is the real Spider-Man. And now you guys are going to pay for thinking that that terrible impersonation in a Sam Raimi cosplay suit was me. Which, yes, that is literally a sort of like cosplay look of the Sam Raimi suit. You can tell it's the Sam Raimi suit because of the eyes. He has the thin eyes. And also, I like this mission here because fake Spider-Man actually helps you fight these guys. And I find it hilarious. So come on, Spider-Man 2.0, let's get these guys. Or you can just swing at the air like an absolute yacht. Oh, watch out for those bullets, fake Spidey. I got the guys with the guns. You stay back. This is what a real Spider-Man looks like and fights like. Oh god, other guys. Let's do a finisher on him. Boom! Bet your fake Spidey can't do that. Web him up to a wall. Oh, grenade! Look out, fake Spidey! You are not set up for this stuff. In fact, I'm surprised some of the enemies you fought haven't used grenades and explosives and RPGs on you. They certainly love to do that to me. I'm surprised they haven't done that to you, fake Spidey. Which is why you've got to be more careful, dude.
There's a feast shelter nearby, and I'm sure
uh-oh. More guys? Yo, dude, if you want to help out, there's other ways of doing so, like joining the police force. But you can see that being me is a bit dangerous. Being Spider-Man is very, very dangerous. So, again, I appreciate your help, but you might want to move out of the way. Right, there are loads of guys with guns in this part of the fight. In fact, the thing didn't even prompt me so I could dodge them. And I want to take them down. Oh, nice try. Now I'm going to finish you. To be fair, it's not Fortnite's fault that one kill equals one strip smash that... Yeah. It's not Fortnite's fault, it's just the community's fault. Because obviously, you know, where loads of kids like it, it obviously has become, you know, a trending game. And most of the time, it's really annoying because trending games become Game of the Year instead of really good story-driven games. Because, like, unless there's really good story-driven game trends, it doesn't get Game of the Year. And also, I feel like, as well, the other thing that lets this game down for getting Game of the Year is the fact that it's exclusive to PS4. Because where not many... If not many people have a PS4, although I'm surprised if you don't have a PS4 at this point, that should surely be on your Christmas list, or birthday list, or something. You know, people who don't have a PS4 aren't going to experience this game, and I feel like that's another reason why it might not get Game of the Year. You're going down. Lovely combo going on right there. And I'm pretty sure this is the last guy. Yep, that's the last guy. You can tell because you do like a sort of slow-mo. Right.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it? One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the
I had to
right
wear
place.
this suit for this mission just to show him what a real Spider-Man looks like.
I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
He even has a zipper at the back. You can so tell that that's not me. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, that's right. You walk off. I wonder where he actually goes. I'm kind of curious. But either way, yes, that was our rip-off duplicate guy wearing a funny Sam Raimi cosplay of a Spider-Man suit. Again, that's your Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit reference in this game, because the Sam Raimi suit isn't actually available as a suit in this game, unfortunately. I wish it was, but it is not. I'm going to buy this upgrade because it does cost 2 upgrade points. Last Stand slows down time just before you take a fatal hit, giving you one last chance to dodge. Can only be used once per combat encounter, so you only use it once, but it is a really, really good move. Slows down time perfectly for you to get a perfect dodge. Who cares about Game of the Year awards anyway? Yeah, I mean, unless the studio announced that if it gets Game of the Year, there'll be some kind of, like, reward bonus, then yeah, Game of the Year doesn't really matter too much. Right, I'm going to use Scarlet Spider again, maybe for one more mission, then I'll switch over to another suit. But anyways, there we go. We stopped that guy from risking his life pretending to be me. Oh, there are only 2 backpacks left. I could go and pick those up. Nah, I'll pick them up later. I feel like there's going to be another mission in that area. I'll go get those backpacks later. Let's just do the next story mission, which is we have to go meet with Dr. Octavius, as we are very, 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 very late for work. I was already late for work when he gave me the phone call. I dawdled on and done side missions, so now I'm definitely super late for work, which in real life I've actually never been late for work, so yeah, that's kind of a start for me to experience what being late for work is here in this game. But Peter, Jesus Christ, you are a tardy man. But it's always the thing, when you're a superhero, you're going to be late for work because you're too busy doing super stuff. Come on, like, if we didn't stop that guy from being an impersonation Spider-Man, he could have actually got himself killed. So I'm sorry, Otto, but some things in life just have to wait. And unfortunately, this job is one of them. I really hope I don't get fired, though.
1072. Reports of armed suspects mugging...
And again, another reason to be late for work. Oh, God. Literally, this city never sleeps and the crime never stops. Sorry, Otto. I apologize for being late, but I do have to stop this. It is my duty as Spider-Man. I'm sure you can understand. But hopefully you don't get too suspicious why I'm always late all the time. Right, play with the decoys for a bit, guys. Plus, I'm taking a lot of damage. Right, web that guy up to a wall. And then, dodge that. Right, I want to take out that gun guy, because he is, annoying. He is seriously annoying, messing up my combos all the time. Ah, there we go. Someone hit the decoy, and now these guys are tased. Oh, nice try. Wait, you have a bat. I noticed that. And I responded correctly. Oh, haha. Gotcha. Nice try. You are not breaking my combo today. You've got a bat, but you've been blinded by my webs, and now I believe there was one more guy. Or is that all of them? No, that was all of them. Okay. That was easy.
Well, they are going to jail, so...
Right. I would stay in chat, officers, but I really gotta go. I can't even leave the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, no. I am super, super duper late for work. Please, no more crimes. Gotta dash. Gotta make it to my job. I'm gonna be speed swinging using a lot of this game's momentum, because this game has really good momentum. Oh, man, I gotta get a picture of that place. Right here. Quick, get a picture. Got it. Move. Oh, that was actually really sick. Yo, I pulled that off really well. Oh, my God. Okay, wait, can I do that again? Oh, that was good. Oh, one of my backpacks. Where is it? Where is it? There. Okay. Oh, a cracked lens.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
I like that. From all the times we've had to repair our suit. Right, gotta dash, late for work, gotta move, swing around the city, I'm Spider-Man! Spider-Man! That's my new Spider-Man theme song, I hope you like it, download it on SoundCloud. Whoosh! Only a few blocks away! Can we make it? So late right now. There it is, the lab. Okay, let's get inside. Whew. Hopefully Peter changes in the corridor and doesn't realize, you know, he's still in the Spidey suit. Right, anyways, we are inside now, wearing our lovely lab coat, and we are back with Dr. Otto. Now, everyone at my place gets home at 11 tonight, so I basically have 8 minutes left of the stream before they all get home and pile in and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do this mission, then I'm going to end the stream off there.
You think of what you want it to do, and...
Alright, let's interact with this cutscene here. Did I say interact? I mean watch. What do I mean interact? My days.
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Oh man, we're not going to get paid anymore? I'm going to have to get a new job? No! No, 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 no! Oh man. So there we get the sad realization
do something to help Doc.
That Norman has now bought Dr. Octavius's company. And
Norman never listens to Harry.
Oh wait, don't want to interrupt Spider-Man here.
For his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby.
Also, I'm not a big fan of Shrek the Third. Neither the game or the movie.
There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Right. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here as Paris will be home from work soon, and we have done a good 3.5 hours yet again. It seems like each stream I'm going to do for this game will be roughly 3.5 hours. Although tomorrow I will actually start earlier and I'll be able to finish later as well, as I don't have work Monday. So tune in with me again tomorrow when I'll be doing more of this game. And actually there is something I will start off the stream doing tomorrow, which we can actually do in Dr. Octavius's lab, but yeah, I keep going to call him Dr. Octopus because that's obviously what we know him as in the comics, but I don't know if he turns evil in this game. And, but again, don't spoil if he does, literally. I want to be pleasantly surprised if he does. Again, I know he will become... I know if he does turn evil, he will become Dr. Octopus. I just don't know if he's in this game. I really, really, really want to be pleasantly surprised if he does turn evil in this game. But seriously. Anyways, I will search that up. Stop reminding me. I know what to do. Jeez. So impatient, Cute Gaming. God. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to wrap up here. And I'm going to leave things off here. with this side note. In the next video as well, next video, what am I saying, videos? No, sorry, tomorrow, in the next stream, and no, I'm not going to search it up on stream either, I know that's what you want me to do, but I'm not going to put everything you guys want me to show on screen, so no. I think I'll start off the next stream with the Spider-Punk suit, even though I'm not a big fan of this suit, because really, I don't like the design, the colours are just wrong, it's just all wrong. Like, the only thing that's got going for it... No, I was even going to say the mask it's got going for it, but no, because I don't like the spikes on the mask. It's just wrong. It's unnaturally wrong. Why is he wearing sneakers? And just... Oh, I don't like this suit. But I think I'll start off next stream in this suit as well, actually. So, yeah. Next time when we meet up, though, which will be tomorrow, I'll be starting off in this suit. I'll be going over some more stuff you can do in Doc Ock's lab. I'll be doing more of the story, and who knows, maybe some more side missions, some more crime, and other stuff will pop up. In fact, what is the next mission again? Oh, Harry's Passion Project. In fact, that unlocks us the next lot of collectibles in the game as well, because this game loves to just add and add and add collectibles in the game. So, yeah, this is where Harry Osborn's little project comes into play, and it starts off as a main mission, but it actually leads into a string of side missions all throughout the city, which I'll get into next time. But either way, yes, that is it from me tonight with this stream. I'd like to thank everyone so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for watching tonight's exciting part of Spider-Man PS4, Marvel's Spider-Man. Again, this is the big part of the Spider-Man-a-thon. This is what it's all been leading up to. And this game is very long. This game is very, very long. Most of the games I've done on stream, like, we're on part 2 in most of the time, and I'm like halfway through the game. This is still just the beginning. Like, no joke, I have played a little bit further than this. Not too far further. My other profile, I think I'm about level 19 or something in the game, and I have done a couple of the story missions. But I'm not joking. The reason why I haven't gone through that much is because there's so much to do in this game. There is so much. And so, literally, 3.5 hours in the past 2 streams. That's about 7 hours of gameplay, and we're still not even that far. That's how crazy exciting this game is. That's how cool this game is. That's how much there is to do in this game. So I reckon this series is going to be lasting a while, and I'm so excited and so happy that it will, because literally there is a lot to do in this game, and I think I will be 100%ing it as well, just because of all this stuff. It is great fun. It's a fantastic game. Jojo, I agree with what you say. I do think it deserves Game of the Year, even though Game of the Year doesn't matter too much. But maybe, who knows, maybe if it does get Game of the Year, they might bring out a Game of the Year edition, which I would so definitely want to get, or something like that. If this game gets, like, ported to other platforms, I am so double dipping. I am fully in love and invested with this game. It is absolutely so much fun. In fact, once I come off stream, I'm probably going to go and play it some more. So either way, yes, that is it from me again. Tune back with me tomorrow. I might even start a little bit earlier tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's stream can actually be a good 4 hours instead. But anyways, I must dash. Again, thank you to everyone who's come out tonight. Much appreciated. Don't forget to like the stream on the way out. Please, again, let me know that you're enjoying this stuff. Because otherwise, come on, man. I've got to do with those likes. I really appreciate when you guys like this stuff. Again, showing your love and support. And if you are new and you haven't really chimed into the chat, and yeah, or you're watching this as a video when it goes up as a video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And stick around, for there is going to be more on Spider-Man, PS4, Marvel's Spider-Man. Again, like I said, so if you're watching this as a video, if you're watching the stream now, thank you again so much. Again, all the stuff you need is in the description, all the socials, because I think it was Daniel who asked me about my Facebook. So yeah, don't forget the Facebook. And yeah, right, enough said from me. Have yourselves a fantastic day, night, evening, wherever the hell you are. Have yourselves a good time. I done the gesture earlier. I don't know why I did that. I'm such an idiot. Have yourselves a damn good time, and I will catch you, now I do the gesture, in my next stream. See you guys then.